Howdy, partner.
That actually shows it's OBS or not.
No.
But I didn't think so. I assumed, yeah, that was for the microphone and then the audio went to there and that did not give any feedback to the mic.
No, my microphone does not show that we are live, guys. Welcome to Shit Show. Hope you're having a good time tonight. How's it going, dude? Welcome. First ever Shit Show in like, how long's it been? Like a month and a half? Did you break your rubber band again?
No, I did not. I thought I did, but I didn't. I was like...
Two fucking goddamn seconds of this and you're already breaking your shit, dude.
I've broken like 4 rubber bands. I don't want to break another one.
I haven't
but it's already halfway broken.
I haven't even switched to the actual camera, which by the way, guys, here we go.
Check this out.
Here we go. Tara, thank you for the contribution. Also, a quick shout out to Judge Judy Slayer for the
Having
follow.
an amazing name too. Holy shit.
Wow, dude, don't you sometimes just wish you could? Tonight on Shit Show. This stream sucks, says Tara.
Thank you, Tara.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
Tara, if you showed up, maybe it wouldn't suck so much.
Dude, maybe
Oh.
it'd swallow. There we go. All right, guys, we're gonna...
With that out of the way. Alright. Well, last we left off a very, very, very long time ago. You were breaking out of Checkpoint 1. You were crossing the land bridge into the nearest and biggest civilization.
Oh, the thickest.
This side of Checkpoint 1, which was called Freedom.
The bulge is the
Funnily enough.
biggest, the achiest, you know, just the fucking heftiest.
The heftiest settlement that you've been to so far.
The Rimworld music threw me the fuck off. Yeah,
Hey, you like that?
Daniel was like picking out like some ambient music for this, and he was like, "Yeah, let's get this Rimworld shit going." And then like as we were getting this shit ready, I was like, "I played this game for like 400 hours. This is giving me PTSD."
I haven't played RimWorld, so I haven't made the association in my brain, but I have played Borderlands, and it gives me those vibes. So that's where the connections are made.
She said I almost opened Task Manager. It happens, you know, because like
Look,
RimWorld
this
is
entire
like,
stream is just here to fuck with Tara.
because you're just like playing RimWorld, and it's so little on the fucking the resources of your computer, and it like minimizes whenever you like go to something else. So you're just like fucking off and you're doing whatever and you're waiting for shit to build or something like that, and then you forget. It just fucking bleeds out of your mind that you played RimWorld until you're the of the alarm of something fucked up about to happen.
When you got to Freedom.
Speaking of fucked up alarm, yeah, what's happening, dude?
So when you got to Freedom.
Yeah, you know.
When you got to Freedom, you spoke with the current leader of Freedom.
For free?
Ironically enough.
You're putting this
Hey,
on
you
the
like that,
camera
guys?
for free?
Ricky Feet? It's Argot. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Look at those dirty toesies. Look at that. Fucking clean your socks.
That tickles.
Fucking wash your socks, Alan.
No.
Filthy animal. Wash your socks.
Alan.
When you got to Freedom, you spoke with a leader, ironically enough named Liberty. Told her that there was some sort of huge ass riot where you came from. And
wow, I didn't know that at all.
You didn't know that? You told her about that. You guys were the only ones to make it out, to the best of your knowledge.
Hey, less people alive is less loose ends. All right, and I, being a small little furry boy, have a lot of loose ends. Right? They don't really have any body stylists out here. I don't think so. Do they?
You asked her about a potential way off the planet, and she was rather hush-hush about giving an answer.
They don't have body stylists out there.
I'm brand new to this place, just like you.
Damn, I'm also a tourist, man. I don't know. I like the casting couch, says Tara. Thank you, dude. Happy to help, man. Absolutely. We even got some like lights behind it.
That was remarkably meaty. That slap. Don't do it again.
Well, I mean.
While you were there, you overheard a conversation with some fucking old ass scientist who was trying to tell Liberty about a drop in spore count in the environment.
Oh, that's right, the sperm count.
She was rather dismissive of her until you mentioned the riot. And then afterwards, the scientist grabbed you and wanted to speak to you about possibly employing you. And I kind of want to, retcon a little bit and go back to when he first started talking to you, just to kind of reset what happened.
Yeah,
Scientist. But yeah, he flagged you down. If I could speak with both of you for a moment.
My PhDs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you need to talk to us about?
Well, I of course I overheard what was spoken out there, and I see that you're obviously both new here.
Yeah, of course. What are you going on about, you fuck?
Look, I kind of need some help with something. There's a certain individual who usually is well known in the town. His name's Sergey. He's missing. I didn't want to bring it up to Liberty. She would not like that news.
She would be very gay about it.
I think she'd be quite the opposite, actually.
Exactly.
Regardless, I would appreciate your help, but I kind of want to speak somewhere else about this, not right outside our office.
You don't want to just like be alone in a room with the two of us, right? Because that'd be so gay.
Scientifically speaking, if we're 5 feet apart, it is not gay.
So he's like rolling in the background. Let's see. Actually,
let me. He pulls out his stack of papers from his briefcase and
my
goes through.
Degree here says it's not gay.
If I take a look here, yes, and pulls out a thick stapled packet.
Damn, you whipped that shit out.
Yes, if I see right here, yes. At least I've read the abstract. That's what matters. If you are 5 feet apart, and he'll hand it to you, you were scientifically not a homosexual.
What the fuck is this? Look at this. What the fuck? This is completely unfounded evidence. Yeah, this, where are your imperial studies?
Give me a life sciences check.
Where are your sources? Where are your fucking sources? This is horrendous. I can't believe any of this.
Off to a great start.
Let's see, life sciences. Oh, I actually have a bit of a plus to this. All right. Let's see what Papa brings. That is a... Is that a crit miss? Oh, wait, no, that was... Okay.
7. That's
14.
14. Yeah, for the most part, it looks like an actual scientific paper, funnily enough. Very strange.
I fucking like it.
It's got all the scientific lingo. It has a bunch of sources.
On it.
Has a watermark. Has a bunch of sources at the bottom. I mean, as far as you can tell, looks pretty good. Looks pretty sound.
I look at the references. I look at the references at the bottom. Is it MLA format?
Whatever the Starfinder equivalent of APA is.
Yeah. Space APA. It's SAPA.
Several of them are citing a certain Dr. Manchester. Wouldn't stand out, but there's quite a lot of them, so you're not so sure what that's about. But there's just a lot of them. That's the only thing that stands out to the references. But regardless, I would like to speak elsewhere, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Sirs,
Lead
sirs,
the way.
madams, sirs.
Lead the way.
That'll be sirs to us.
Of course.
We just went over this, the whole like gay thing. So gay, you know. It doesn't have to be that way.
It's funny. I missed that joke the first time. And he leads you out of the town hall. He will lead you across the town to a. Sorry, you guys are staring at each other. I thought you had a thing going there. He'll lead you out of the town.
You're the tall one. He
onto
respects where
the
you start
somewhat
walking.
dusty road, and lead you kind of close.
Down to the old dusty trail.
Somewhat closer to the edge of town, to an old abandoned observatory. Please enter, and he'll hold the door for you.
Fucking dumb, stupid star stuff, man.
I'm gonna just look around real quick. How, like, is this, like, in the outskirts of town?
Not quite. It's not the outskirts, but from the center of town where the town hall is, you move out some bit of ways. And you're getting a sense that this is kind of a large settlement that you're at.
And, can I see any other people just around?
Oh yeah,
out?
there's a few people walking around. You looking for anything specifically?
No, I just want to make sure we have witnesses.
Oh yeah. You have a few people. There are a few passerbys that look to be going about their business.
Confirmed that you were having homosexual activities with this man.
You walk out and they all turn and point and go, ha But who will lead you inside?
Pretty raw dog, idiot.
I follow.
We'll hold the door open for you guys.
I
walk
follow
in first.
behind him, because whatever shit he's gonna do, if he's gonna flash us, I want to flash him first before me.
Okay.
Fucking leads us into a dark alley and just goes
You
like, look at
go
this science
into the observatory, and you can see it's the large open chamber where presumably a telescope would have once been in the center. It has since been moved or scrapped or something. You can see rust forming on some of the walls near the top, and loose panels here and there with exposed wiring. A few dingy lights hanging above, as well as on some of the desks at the edges of the circular building. And he's actually going to walk over to one of those desks. Please, follow me, both of you.
Did I just see him? Was he doing that? Was he pulling that off? Oh, okay. I thought he was going like, please, follow me.
Please, follow me, sirs. Please.
You're looking for a little something or other.
For a little, two hands to help me here.
You readjust my glasses for that one.
I follow.
You follow, yeah.
Busting. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
At this point, you can now open that file that I've sent you. I don't know if you have it.
I totally forgot about that.
That's right. We're getting a three-dimensional experience here.
If you don't want it, there you go. Look at that. Bam.
Nice.
He's holding upside down at first. He's like, damn.
There you go. Made a map.
That's a pretty good looking map.
Oh, right.
Like it.
Okay. Got some shit here.
We got some shit.
Got some shit here.
Got some shit.
Hey, you got some shit, bro.
Got some shit, bro.
Look at that. Look at
Look at
what the fuck up. Okay, where the hell? Point on this map where he touched you.
Well, he's actually going to point you to the map. Sergey, he's, he's the one that does most of the, surveying, and, currently, I'm not so sure what this map is. Like I said, he's the one that made it. I know we're here.
So we're actually a little bit inland.
Yeah, you're a little bit inland.
So
you're right there.
So we came from the prison over
Yep.
here, right? And then we snaked our way into the mainlands.
Yep, right there on that plateau is
right about
freedom.
there.
That is where you're at.
Okay.
What are the red dots on this map?
I'm not so sure. That's the problem. Sergei's our cartographer of sorts, and I don't know what those are. That's the problem.
Okay, we have a map too because it's on his iPad. Get that closer to the camera then.
Sure.
Get that
This
closer.
map was made in Wonder Draft, by the way, in case you guys are curious. I don't know how this shows up because I have been barred from seeing the screen. I don't know if it's showing up at all. I'm trying to get some light on it.
It's a little out of focus, but I mean, yeah, it's showing.
You can keep that map.
I'll be taking that one. Don't mind if I do.
As you can see, it's missing some labels, and he knows what those locations are, but I don't. And this is the problem.
So where was he going?
What I can tell you is if I see this for a moment, the Badlands there, that's where he was.
The big piss stain sitting at the top there of the bit. So you're talking about the piss stain at the very top of the.
Is it piss?
It looked kind of like piss.
Oh, that's piss.
Oh shit. Well, I'm holding it in my hand now.
Hey, looks like you're going back to familiar territory.
According to my research,
a lot
I
of
believe
fucking
the
piss.
actual Badlands are not made of piss.
I see. You've done scientific research to determine whether or not the desert is made of piss.
It's a hypothesis. I have not tested this.
Well, at least his references the previous time have been pretty spot on. I think
it
this
might
guy's
come
onto
as a
something.
surprise, but I do not get out often.
So the Badlands. So the Badlands themselves ain't piss, but it's piss on the map.
It must be an accident.
They died. They pissed on accident.
Look,
On the map?
I'm not so sure. It's probably not Sergei's. If I had to guess, of course.
Just trying to like mask the scent from predators or something like that for the map or something like that.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Is he always like this?
Yes, at all
well,
times.
I understand.
What's sanctuary?
Sanctuary, let me see if I know anything about that.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's
Oh.
like way down there.
A sanctuary, that's another civilization, or...
Civilization.
Civilization. It's not the nicest place, to put it frank.
Damn.
It is, if you were...
I'm sorry to hear that.
If you want to visit, I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
I was just
Assuming
wondering.
you don't like money, of course.
I was just wondering because Sanctuary tends to be the name of the safe haven in all those vid games I've been playing.
Yeah, you would think that that logic
It's a
would carry
dumpy
over.
town.
You would think that logic carries over, but alas.
The sanctuary in my tight little boy asshole.
He takes a step back. Measures
This is,
out. Kind of looks, eyes the distance.
Well,
believes it's 5 feet.
based on how I'm seeing that, it just looks like one big
Based.
power thing.
Based on what? Excuse me?
Based on this piss map here.
So it looks like we can get to the Felrot Badlands via this
dumbass.
train.
So I know what that is. That is a dirt road.
Oh,
It's not a paved road, unfortunately. We couldn't afford that. But
You telling me all your roads are dirty?
Yes.
What's up with all these big ass like holes? There's like 4 nipples on this thing.
Well, where?
There's like a nipple right there. There's like a nipple right
Oh.
there. Like a nipple down there. There's like a nipple way over here.
Yes. Those are, well... Do you recall the conversation previously about the spores?
That was one of the vid games you played. That was it seemed alright. I mean the reviews for it were a little spotty, but yeah.
I see his mind is elsewhere. Then I would speak to you about this. Those are, I would avoid those if you have to. The planet-wide fungus digs, or I guess emerges from the ground at those locations.
I see.
What'd you spill on this, Doc?
I'm not sure.
Fucking green and shit. I don't know.
So, how long?
Must be motor oil.
How long on
Fucking-
foot would it take to get from here to the Badlands?
Well,
Fucking cars around here. Do they even cars around here?
Well, even if there are, I'm not sure we can afford one. The rent.
Fucking motor oil. I'm not seeing any cars around here though.
Yeah.
He fucking drinking this shit? Is that why he's peeing everywhere? He fucking doesn't have any strength left in his body to hold back all that motor oil?
let me see the map, please. I don't remember. It might be a couple of days. It would probably be
Looks
about
like 2
4
licks away from
I'd
here.
say,
You're-
it's about 4 days travel, I'd suspect.
Man, you really don't get out much.
I'm not so sure what you mean.
Outside, you know, like
Have you ever touched grass before?
Why, yes, we have samples.
Well, are there any other details you can tell me about what Sergey was doing?
Well, I do know he was exploring whatever structure was in the middle. I'm not so sure why he has not returned, though I suspect the locals are responsible.
Well, that's the structure. I thought that was an oasis.
Oh no, that's a, sorry, it's a little small.
you mean like you talking about past the Casilican River? Or do you mean over
in
by the riverbed
Hand
grasslands?
me the map. Hand me the map. At the very in that it's on the digital version. It's easier to see.
It's this
That one there.
structure.
It's a little. I'm not so sure what that is. Sergey never spoke about it.
Oh, that? You mean Gomorrah? I hear they got the best hookers in Vegas.
I've never been.
Damn shame.
I was banned from another place.
I need to sneeze something fierce right
so
now.
this is a pretty small continent, and evidently a.
Yes. Yes.
Well, it's not the size.
That says the matters.
So this is a pretty small planet then.
Yes.
Let's see. Why are we not affected by reduced gravity?
It
Most
might not be
likely the
that.
density of the planet.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's about as dense as fucking a certain somebody.
I'll have you know I resent that comment.
A certain somebody. And I'm just like pointing past the map to him.
Alrighty.
I am willing to pay you, of course, and I suspect Sergey might pay you as well.
That's a pretty good deal.
Do you have legal tender here? Is it credits or are you talking
So
like
he
prison
pulls out
coins?
a few of those fucking those prison coins. Those it's kind of silvery, somewhat plasticky coins. Yes, these are also accepted.
Do you know if we can rent a vehicle or anything of any kind?
There are vehicles you can rent, but they are a bit pricey.
Fortunate, we might have to just make this a journey on foot.
I got fucking tiny feet, man. Don't make this any harder on me than it needs to be.
Well, how much would you say for 4 days, give or take?
For vehicle travel or
Vehicle travel.
well, it would probably be a day trip at that.
Oh, okay.
I do not know the prices on hand.
Yeah, you've never needed to use them.
Yeah,
Of
you
course.
only drink the motor oil.
I'm not so sure how to what that implies.
Okay, y'all. I'll show you when you're older.
Ignore it.
I
Best.
suppose. Hey, please don't touch that. That's. Oh, sorry.
I need to blow my nose. It's like making eye contact the whole time.
Oh yeah, he is.
hell was this, anyways?
Well,
that-
those
that
were my research
Stonehenge?
notes. Those are my research notes. Where on the map?
In ancient civilization.
I'm not sure. Sergey made the map. I have no idea.
Wow, they actually successfully teleported Stonehenge over here. I messed in my research.
I missed research.
I missed research.
I must research.
I missed research.
I could not tell you. Sorry. I do not. He does not tell me much. You have to understand me.
No, I don't. You got any more research papers? I gotta fucking blow my nose again.
There's a couple nearby structures to the Felrot Badlands. They appear to be mines. Are they of any significance?
Mines?
Well, if they're yours, I don't think they'll be that much of a problem, will they?
I don't know. Those look like rocks. They could be mines.
Well, I can see the minecart tracks.
Oh! Are you talking about these little? Like MINE go into the ground mine.
Yeah.
I see. I'm not sure. I was thinking like landmine,
Oh, I
and I
see.
was like, "What are you seeing?" I'm not sure what that is. There are some natural caves that locals have made their stay in. Also, since you are new, a word of warning: the locals are interesting.
I gathered that.
Are you not a local? You just distancing yourself from this for the sake of research? Oh, I gotta get the research. I gotta collect samples of everybody here in the village. All these locals.
I understand. You are new here. Local is there are
3 levels of red pill locals.
there are when I say local, of course, I mean there are some uncontacted tribes
Bitches.
that Dagox decided to just not speak to, and they have made some sort of excuse of life out in the wilderness. They're just usually called locals.
I see.
They were called savages, but that felt a little harsh. And some of their weaponry is less than savage. So
Social rejects.
No,
there
that-
was a slight sniffle. In a sense, yes.
No,
Free thinkers.
Sigma males.
Communists. A little racist.
Heretics.
This is a little racist. Somebody take that pillow away from this man. You know what I'm talking
You've
about?
lost pillow privileges.
I just fucking.
You have to bite on your hand now.
Dude, deploy, man. Yeah. He's fucking-
Is there
he's
any
trying to do
other
so.
questions? I'm assuming you'll need like weapons and
well,
armor, perhaps.
armor would be nice for me, and you could probably use a weapon.
Hey, give me. I just need some good working electronics. I'll be able to get something together myself.
Ooh,
You have a tool set?
I'm not one for engineering, but you can speak to Ray. He's ways down. You'll see the big flashing signs. You should go speak to him.
I see.
Lamano?
Who?
I don't remember. TV
Ray.
TV show.
His name was Ray. I don't know a Ray Mono.
In any case, seems like that should be our next visit. Do you have any other practical knowledge in that brain of yours?
I have to laugh at that phrasing. Well,
I'll take that as a no.
no, I just realized something. Like you see
Oh
the-
fuck! We're
Where
going
is
to have to
Badlands?
retcon again.
Yes, the Felrot Badlands. Do you know what a Felrot is?
I do not.
I believe
I'm
you will find
assuming-
out when you get there.
I'm assuming it's the infection you get when you fall off a cliff and you just kind of let the broken leg stay.
I believe that's called gangrene.
It's
Why is it
about
gotta be green? Why you gotta
that's
put color in it?
somewhat correct, but I believe you'll find when you get there.
I see. Are they dangerous?
Yes.
You're going to be breaking a lot of bones tonight.
I see.
Yes.
Sounds like we should definitely get some armor going. We should stock up on rations and water.
Why don't we visit Ray Romano?
Who is this Ray Romano?
Was that? Did you just fucking? Did I just see you do that out of the corner of my eye?
No.
It's just like,
It's
Fucking,
fucking Ray.
he's Catholic.
Oh God, not Ray Romano.
That's about all I can tell you. The locals are hit or miss. Some may be friendly, some not. I do not know. And the red dots, probably useful.
Don't worry. With
Don't
me,
worry.
they
Me-
never miss.
They never miss. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss.
Huh?
Huh.
You've
Gordon?
You've got a
Gordon,
doctorate.
I missed.
You've got a doctorate.
You got
I
a
bet he
doctorate.
doesn't kiss you. Mwah.
Anyways, that is all I can give you.
All right.
Swag.
Well,
Poggers.
we should. What does that mean?
Well, it's a scientific term, you see.
It's like Eureka.
But for space.
In
It's
this
space
sense.
Eureka. Poggers. It's a local dialect. I'm picking up on the
There was
local culture.
a scientist named Australius, and he made a great discovery. I don't want to go into details, but
Long stories make me bored.
yes. But when he discovered his discovery, he said boggers.
I've
And thus-
discovered this.
Yes, and that terminology has caught on in the scientific community.
A startling amount of language, I have to say.
You know what hasn't come to the scientific community?
Come.
What?
Lives. You should go get one.
Jesus.
Thank you for your time.
Did you take your leave?
Yeah, how about you buy a fucking plot of the outdoors with those fucking prison coins, bitch? And I just like take the map and I stomp it into the ground.
You are outside his observatory. You close the door.
Welcome to
You
shit
hear
show,
him muttering
everybody.
something to yourself as you close the door.
What a fucking waste of space.
What a waste of oxygen.
So
I'm feeling murderous.
where did he point out that Ray is?
He kind of just like turned around and then was like, that way. And presumably somewhere down the road. And then he just said to follow the flashy sign. Or to
I
find
see
a
it.
flashy sign.
Can I do a perception check looking for a flashy sign?
Give me a survival check. This is gonna be a really easy survival check.
But I got a really bad survival.
I got a bad feeling about this one, Chief.
Tell me, sir.
10.
What is? There you go. You kind of follow down the road, and
I
at some
follow
point,
closely behind him with like my hand on his jacket like a little kid.
you get to the intersection and look around, and you can see, kind of way off over on one side of the intersection, a sign. It looks to be almost like a neon sign, or those old timey bulb signs from Vegas. That's kind of flashing. You can't read it from this angle, but you do see that flashing.
I'll head in that direction.
Absolutely. Sure enough, as you get there, you see the sign: raise ray guns and more. Flashing in big colored text with a big little neon symbol of like a little ray gun shooting out a little pew.
They should have named it Raise.
I wonder if this ray gun is related in any way to
The Romano rig. You keep bringing this shit up. What the fuck?
whatever. Yeah, I'll keep going. And okay, so it's raise ray guns.
Raise ray guns and more.
I wonder if Ray Gun is related to Ronald Ray Gun.
Keep going.
Yeah, don't worry, we're just detoxing right now.
Yeah, I'm shutting you all out.
I'm shutting down.
I need to
I'm
charge.
losing oxygen.
I need to recharge overnight.
Base. Okay. You got some Foop base in the chat, right?
Okay, yeah. So
Dave's-based basements.
Dave's base.
I'll head inside.
Absolutely.
Welcome, David.
You step inside. Immediately, the smell of burnt rubber hits your nose. Burnt rubber and burnt plastic. You look around and see.
Burnt dreams.
You look around and see electronics on shelves. A mess of wires and cables sticking out of one device. Some strange cube with various lights on another shelf. Things of that nature. Fluorescent lights. Somewhat hanging from the ceiling. And back behind a counter, you see standing on top of a wheelie stool, a small Yisoki. The dingle of a little bell on the door gets his attention. And he turns around. Oh, hey there! What can I do for you?
We're looking to get a.
Please allow me. And I start as I pitter-patter my way down to him. And I go, well, about
Well, you
fucking,
know, it's been a long time since I've seen a Yusoki over here.
well, fucking about time they got somebody with some fucking authority and some common sense out here.
He hops off of the stool and takes the goggles and puts them onto his forehead. His forehead. Yeah, you got me talking like that.
His foreskin.
And walks over to you and sticks his hand out. Well,
fucking time, and I get him with that big. He's got like a little placid grip there.
A little bit, yeah.
I hit him with that
Well,
shit.
welcome to Rays. What can I do for you?
Rays?
Rays.
I'd like some
Rays.
rays.
You want some ways?
I'm looking for.
You're still looking for some ways.
I'm looking for some rays.
Looking for some ways. Well, you know, I got a couple ways. Depends on how much you got to spend. That's the bit of a limiting factor here.
I have.
Dad.
I'll say.
Daddy, can I? Sorry.
I'll say psychically to Ollie. I have 29 prison coins.
That is an excellent point. How many prison coins do I have?
It should be in your credits. Or unless you wrote it down in your inventory somewhere. I think I just mentioned to put it in your credits. I think you made quite a bit.
32.
Quite a bit, so you have 60 between the two of you?
61. 29 plus 32.
I think you said 28.
Varun is a gamer.
Now, are you looking for something a little bigger or a little smaller? I see. Someone, a man of girthier tastes.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
I'm hoping to have it be like when it's the last thing they see, they're gonna be like, oh man, that was a big thing that I saw. Is the last thing I saw. You know what I mean?
Good metaphor.
Yeah, I try.
Excuse me, clear my throat.
Take your time.
Do you have space COVID-19?
Listen. Thought I fucking heard that door handle jiggle. I was like, what level are you guys?
4. I mean, 5th.
That's what I thought you guys were 4th. Well, let's see here. He kind of looks around in the back shop a little bit, kind of looks on the shelves. Something bigger for you. I got just the thing. And he waddles to the back.
Waddle.
And he waddles away. Waddle.
Talking about, man.
And he waddles away. Waddle.
Oh my god,
And he
damn
waddles
it.
away. Waddle. And the very next day, dun 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 dun.
According to our stream, that was 39 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. God fucking damn it. Thank you, Tara. 39 minutes, Daniel. And he broke his rubber band.
You should just go in
No,
a
the
giant
thing is,
bag.
it has not been 39 minutes because that was broken into one piece for the longest fucking time, and I just now broke it into 2, so 39 minutes to break it twice.
Yeah, so like Daniel just did like a magic trick where he at the very beginning of the stream he had like a full piece, and then like 39 minutes later he was like fucking I turned it from 1 to 2 pieces. You know, like that fucking rope trick.
Sorry,
Sorry, I'm space texting.
Sorry, I'm space texting.
I'm space sexting. Oh, you dirty little boomba shoot. I bet I love when I get those 8 tentacle feet all over my.
He comes back a minute later,
like I'm in the middle of like
wielding a far too big cannon for him. And as he walks in, and you can see this thing's got. This is a massive cannon. It's got, you can see copper coils on it. You can see on one side there's a row of like vacuum tubes, or maybe little Nixie tubes. It's not hard to tell. And a long barrel at the top with this wide muzzle. I got here a nice cathode cannon. Looks real good. You got a lot of people in a line, just charge that right up. One shot goes right through the whole line of them. Weapon.
Kinda hot right now, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you should be. This thing will get you hot. And you know what? I could put in a battery for you too if you want. Free battery? It's kind of hard to get batteries around here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Battery, huh? What do you have for toolkits?
Toolkits.
Yeah, you know, us rat packs. You know, we're always working at it. I gotta shit.
Well, are you someone of the tinkling type yourself?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
You know what? Just give me an engineering check, just to see how much of the vibe you get off.
Is he a fellow? Is he a brother? Is that what I'm talking about?
Is he a fellow? Word I can't say.
Is he a gamer?
Is he a groomer?
Oh shit! I have a. Ooh, hold on a minute.
Also, feel free to give advantage and/or disadvantage to anyone you choose, including the DM in the chat.
In the channel below.
I can see how people would forget that because it has been a hot minute, so it's a good reminder.
No, fuck, slanted.
I missed that.
Oh my god!
Oh, I crit!
He did
I crit 33!
I fucking saw that. Yeah, he's yeah. Oh, me too well.
Hello, gamer.
Hello. He's gonna look at you. All right. Well, again, depends how much you're willing to spend. If you want. Hey, you're coming through. You're good, bro. You're good.
Okay.
It depends on how much you're willing to spend, of course. I got something.
Oh, Nagzero, thanks for the raid.
I got something.
Hey, good to have you here.
I got something from.
Welcome to Shit Show. It's actually our first stream of Shit Show in a few weeks. Good to have you here.
Yeah, it's been like what? It's been a week and a half, I think, since we last streamed.
It's yeah, you know, it's been like 2 years since we streamed Shit Show.
It's been
1 week since.
To me. Well, it depends on what you're willing to spend. You got $5. You got $100,000. I got something anywhere in between. But you know, here's the thing. Kind of tight on mechanics right now, but that means I got a lot of kits on me.
So what you're saying?
So what I'm saying is, and he goes under the desk and like grabs a briefcase, a small little toolbox. If you purchase something, I think I can manage to squeeze that in for you. Complimentary.
So what you're saying is,
right, with the purchase, a complimentary toolkit.
So what you're saying is,
What am I saying? Tell me what I'm saying.
You're just looking for like a prison job.
Is this a sexual thing? Look, I like you, but not that much. Not that much.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. I mean, if you want it to be sexual, then.
Are you looking for work? Is that what you're trying to say?
It doesn't have to be sexual.
Are you looking for potentially non-sexual work?
I can.
Because that's not exactly what I was offering, but if you really do need some money, I can help you out.
I do need
Look,
money.
We
What I
have,
did say
do.
was this is complimentary as long as you make a purchase, of course, for my receipts.
Are we talking like Black and Decker here with this fucking thing, or are we talking like Fisher Price?
I'm talking about this is equivalent to the custom rig that would be in your class feature.
Ooh.
How about that?
What was that? What was that space fucking exclamatory
So,
we figured
it's
out from
actually-
that
it
doctor
is-
earlier? Poggers?
It's kind of a standard kit, but it's good.
Poggers
It's
in the
good.
chat?
It's good. It's good. I mean, if you really are looking for work, you just have to ask. You don't have to be coy about it.
Absolutely. You know what? The prison life has taught me that, like, you know, sometimes, like, when push comes to shove, that, like, you have people that you depend on. You know, like a fellow man of the craft, a fellow pelt partisan, if you will. You know, and I give him like
in a long time.
I give him like a semi-solid like a knuckle in the shoulder.
Yeah.
And it's worth occasionally selling
you
your
know
audio.
what? You know what? It's funny you mention that.
Damn right I'm funny.
Okay.
I'm a fucking comedian.
Don't fucking say that when he's drinking. I was about to watch Varun choke and die on stream.
I'm a fucking comedian.
Well, you know what? He kind of like waddles up, he fucking walks over to the door and locks it for a second. So, I had some boys working with me. They got me supplies from Dagox. They kind of made some stuff on their own. They traded a little bit. They built some things for me. All right.
Who's Cox?
Dagox,
Oh,
the corporation that owns the plant. Okay.
I knew what he was talking.
Man, are you guys new here? We got a lot of the people that are new here don't have their ears cleaned.
I've been in prison.
I understand.
I understand this.
Anyways, as I was saying, they got caught up in Sanctuary. They may or may not be alive now. I honestly don't know. I have not heard anything. If you want to go to Sanctuary and bust a few heads for me, maybe get them back. Maybe just get me the news that they're dead. Maybe get me some new hires. I really don't fucking care.
So
But, like-
you just want us to just start like proselytizing like across the street?
Hiring. I mean, to be honest, I kind of would prefer the guys that I was working with in Sanctuary. Specifically, if... Look, I think I can trust you, alright? You seem like a competent kind of guy. They were working on something kind of big. It's kind of a big deal. Bit of a game changer, if you will. And I'm afraid that a big hoo-ha's running the Sanctuary place. Well, I didn't like that. It might have... Ideally, I'd like to get what they were working on back. If they're still alive, hey, great. You know what? I can take them to mostly what the thing they're working on.
I see. Yeah, I hear getting a close neck shave takes a couple of years off your lifespan.
Oh yeah,
That might
I'm
be
worried they
pretty
got too
bad.
many years off their lifespan. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you like getting a shave is bad. It's a bad deal. That's why I don't get a shave. I like it a little.
That's
I
a
like
good
a little
excuse.
messy.
That's a good excuse.
I like a little messy. I've been
It's a
to
good
prison.
excuse.
I've been to prison.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Dagox 4.
Yeah,
Everyone has.
I've been to prison. I've been to prison.
We're in prison right now.
Anyways,
We've been to prison.
if you want to go to Sanctuary and help me out, I can pay you for it. Otherwise, I mean, I got a few little things you can do.
You got any armor here?
Let me check the stock real quick. He goes to the back room.
This is like those vids of what was it? Space Pawn Stars. This is fun.
Let
This
me
is
call my
fantastic.
expert buddy here to help me out. Help me
Well-
appraise this.
Oh man, best I could do is 2 prison bucks. And a handy.
I wish they said shit like that. Fucking Pawn Stars.
Just like $20, $25, $10. All right. How about
Actually, he'll stick
$5?
his head out. Are you looking for something that's got power or got no power?
I would prefer no power.
No power. All right, let me take a look here.
You got the power armor collar right here, fucking Transformer style, just like deploying.
Unfortunately, I do not have the required feet to wear power armor.
You got 2 right there. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm fucking. I just like.
He comes back a
and then
second
he like
later.
looks at the camera.
He comes back with a second later. With a second later? I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Hey,
He's a time wizard.
And now watch this one reappear.
He comes back with a kind of wheeling on one of those little wheeled mannequins. A set of it looks like a very heavy set of armor. It kind of gives you almost samurai vibes. The way it's got a couple plates. Looks to be some like chitinous material. Give me a life science check real quick.
Okay.
See if you recognize this.
11.
11. You recognize this is most likely a Formian, which is like a
Gotcha.
an ant person.
Gotcha.
You probably made from their scales or their exoskeleton. But you can see parts of it are missing, and he's got like steel plates, or maybe Durasteel or Plasteel put onto it. And he wheels that out. I got this here. It's been sitting here a while. I haven't really found someone who's looking for heavy kind of armor. I don't know if that's your vibe. You seem like a tough guy. Maybe this your vibe.
I do prefer heavier armor.
The item is called
emotionally.
the item is called Formian armor under heavy armors.
Is it the basic version?
I think it's the it's the warrior version, which is a level 4 armor.
Warrior?
Warrior.
Warrior.
Warrior. Look.
The fuck? I thought you said like the warrior, like he's worrying all the time.
Oh man, he's worried. It's I think it's a Formian. Not so sure. Kind of pulled it off a dead. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. I legally acquired this through trade, and had to fix it up myself after it fell down.
Oh, it looks.
No, never mind. It didn't fall down. Look, there was a dead guy. He had a bullet wound. I took the armor off, fixed the bullet wound. Okay.
Life's
how
about
much-
recycling.
How much for it?
For this one, this is probably gonna run you probably 40 credits for this thing.
Credits?
Credits. Look, 40 of those little coins.
Oh.
As you can see, it's considering it's not digital currency, the prices are a lot less inflated.
Yeah.
Is the vibe.
Poison a currency.
And how
Are you
much?
making fun of me?
And how much for that big laser gun?
The laser's probably gonna run you like 30.
Damn, we're just 10 credits short.
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
Give me a diplomacy check. Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh man, you
You
just
have
start,
a
like,
plus
stomping
2
around
from
with
your buff. Don't forget you have a plus 2 for your buff, and you also have another plus 2 for your boy Skinny Penis here, giving you a vibe.
for dumping around with that fat fucking dumpy of yours, and he's like, oh my god,
Okay, so
I'd give him a discount.
Drool from his snout.
12, that's gonna 22.
22.
That's a 22 for a
Well,
dumpy
about
check.
that sexual favor. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, get in there, buddy. You gotta.
You know what?
You gotta help him out.
You know what? If you promise, you at least go to Sanctuary and ask around. Just take them all for whatever you got. For 60 credits.
Just give me a dumb bitch shit. Yeah.
Okay, 60 credits. Any chance I could get a night vision goggle out of that too?
A night vision goggle. Let me see if I got one. He's gonna go to the back again. Are you looking for like a specific goggle or like infrared thing that goes
Infrared
down?
sensors, yeah.
Gotcha. I don't even know if this one even has it. I don't think this one has.
The 40 armor does have
Does it have
armor slots.
Armor slot?
Yeah. That's 2.
It does.
All right. Well, while they're figuring out,
He comes back out a minute later, with something that's a half-destroyed item in his hand. I got this. It's not currently fixed, but if you just want it, if you can fix it yourself,
It's big enough for me to like reconstitute it. I'm sure I could use a condom out here.
reconstitute. That's gonna be painful coming out. You know,
It's dangerous.
it is dangerous. I mean, look, It's been kind of busy with other things. It's a little half-eaten by something I don't want to say. If you're willing to fix it yourself, I'll just give it to you. And you can see it's very obviously like a half-destroyed infrared sensor.
You got me?
Me? I mean, you're pretty heavy. I mean, I guess you want to get like a hug, maybe?
Oh, that's
You get
cute.
Yeah, like, see, we've been to prison. We've been to prison. I just like try to get a hug in there. We've been to prison.
The rat wrapped around my leg.
Yeah, a little bit like a little toddler wrapping around your leg.
Well,
that was very cute.
Me and the kid, we've been to prison.
I see.
I just closed the fucking thing.
What are you talking about? Well, look, it's up to you. If you want to make the purchase, I mean, go for it.
It sounds quite good to me.
Now, we are promising, pinky promising, that you're at least gonna go to Sanctuary and at least, like, ask around, okay?
This is definitely something we can do. But I should note that we have one thing to go do first.
Oh, I mean, it's not urgent by no means. I'm not gonna die for another 30 years. So, I mean...
Well,
But, like, I'm sorry, that doesn't mean do it in 30 years. That means,
well,
like...
obviously you don't want to do it in 30 years, otherwise, like, you'd be dead and we wouldn't get the reward. We want to do it in 29 years.
Well, see, that's a smart man that understands engineering criteria and how to be very specific about what you said. So, let me take that back. At least do it sometime in the near future.
I'm holding my pinky out.
He will extend his pinky out now that he has made the deal.
What do I have to roll to cross my fingers behind my back?
Give me a, is there a deception check? Bluff check.
Yeah.
Give me a bluff check.
Bluff.
You do get a +2 because this is a charisma roll.
Oh.
And you guys are not wearing any sealed suits.
And I have a fat dumpy. I'm sorry,
He's too busy staring at the fat dumpy. He notices you put your hand right over
He's
it.
like bringing the pinky, but he's like staring at fucking him the whole time. He's like,
Notices your
notices your pinky. Oh
I
my
crit again!
god!
Oh, I crit again! And I only have a fucking
What's the total?
23, right? Because I'm not wearing a... Yeah, guys, my
He
fucking
rolled
crit
well.
for my dumpy, dude.
He also rolled well. He puts the hand out, and you pinky cross. It's good deal.
That's good
That's
to
a
be
good
there,
deal.
man.
That's a good
Absolutely.
deal.
Absolutely. Glad to help. Glad to help a fellow.
What were you trying to say there?
You've been to prison, right?
Well, do you know where we are, right?
Yeah, you know, you're helping around a couple of prison mates, because you know we've been to prison.
I visibly facepalm.
He considers visibly facepalming as well. You know what? Just sure, yeah, sure. Why not? Sure. Yeah. Whatever.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta take life by the balls.
I'm increasingly disturbed by your choice of words.
We get the job done. Don't worry.
I'll be honest. A little bit regretting that I gave you some of those now, but just get the hell out of my
Hey,
shop.
don't worry about it. Minimal casualties.
I don't care how many casualties you do. Now get out of my shop.
Oh, that's even better. Fantastic.
So we're going through with the transaction then? You get your laser cannon?
I'll fucking hold
It
on.
is-
a minute.
it is
I
called
gotta
a four-
whip up.
Not a 4-man cannon.
It's a four-man cannon. You know what I'm saying?
It's
dude?
under heavy weapons.
I fucking whip out my wallet, my prison wallet.
Am I stupid?
I whip out my
I am
prison
stupid.
wallet.
I am stupid. Hold on. Here it is. Cathode cannon. That's what it was. Catheter cannon.
Oh, fuck! I was gonna say catheter cannon. So there is one drawback to using this thing. He like whips out a fucking tube.
Now, what do you mean by shoulder?
Yeah, how do you shoulder? Fuck, we still haven't told him about that. Oh, okay, that thing blew
You better
up,
not
so I
read
should
out the
probably
entire
read
fucking
it.
thing again, because good luck. Good God, I had to listen to that.
Laser pistol. Oh, do I still have the laser pistol?
I don't think you lost it.
Okay, cool. So I still have that. I never looked at the offense after this, so I was like, okay, so it was
I'm assuming you didn't lose it.
heavy weapon.
And it does come with a standard ass fucking battery.
What was it called? It was
Cathode cannon.
cathode cannon. What level would it be?
4.
4.
It's level 4. It's not bad, huh?
Cathode cannon. Found you.
Cathode
Cannon. Cathode. Cannon.
That wasn't funny.
Okay.
Oh, this armor check penalty of 3 is gonna be brutal.
Brutal to me. What, you sitting there fucking in like medieval armor or something at this point? Alright, so for the raids, yeah, sorry I've been so late to do this. We are Foop, or I am Foop. These are my friends Daniel, this is
I
Loretta.
want to be a Foop.
We are playing Starfinder, in case anybody wasn't aware. We have myself, Oliver Furt, the little rat boy with a big brain and equally
Small penis.
big small penis. And then we have Mez over here, who has a big fat fucking name, but he's like he's a mind cricket thing. And he has a little ball of light that floats around him, and sometimes Don's disguise is with him. It's like an anime protagonist. But he's a Jedi. He's a space mind Jedi. He does he does all that shit.
I mean, to be fair, there's no such thing as a non-space Jedi.
That's true. So we have the science, and we have the violence. That's what we're here for.
Also, the battery it comes with is a high capacity battery.
So what is it, like double?
It's under ammunition. You can add it. It has 40 capacity instead of 20.
I fucking now since that's doubled, I have like 80 capacity. Since I doubled my.
Yeah, that sounds right. Do you have to custom fuck around with your battery? Or is that just from default? I think you specifically have to make that your personal weapon, if I remember correctly.
That is a good point. That is somewhere like deep inside of my
asshole.
That is somewhere deep inside my asshole of skills that I have that I don't know if I'll be able to find.
It also uses four charges per shot.
By the way, I don't think I can't remember what you decided. Did I beat my Aeon Stone or no?
No, it was removed from you.
Okay.
I think very technically, you do have your Valerian crystal because that can't be removed.
Yep.
Theoretically, they could remove it, but it's much easier to just put a thing on it that suppresses it entirely.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it just disappear.
And
to try
I also have my personal upgrade because that was inside of me.
Yes, they're not gonna fucking do surgery to take that out.
Yo, they did surgery on Mez?
And I can't remember, did I keep the hollow skin from the prison? Or did something happen to it?
I don't think you lost it. You just lost it, but you just ran out of battery juice.
Yeah, I figured.
You didn't. I don't think you lost it. I don't think you lost much. Honestly. I mean, since you got into prison, you. There you go. I was just about to say, it's awfully quiet.
Alright, I have set that up. My AC has actually improved from what I had before. That's better armor, which is kind of
What armor did you have before?
Officer ceremonial plate?
That sounds about right. I'm trying to remember where you got that, but I do remember that does sound familiar.
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
I think it was just on the station, on the default station, the place that I can't remember. You know, the one that's standing for
Absalom
Earth?
Station.
Absalom, thank you.
Yeah, but you would have been removed. You would have had that removed from your person.
Yeah. I meant like from before.
I got you. Okay, that's where I've heard the name before then, because you wore that before. I got you.
Yeah.
International Space Station. More like International Based Station.
Got him.
It's funny.
Your mouth is not on screen. So.
I don't care. They can tell I'm frowning. They can tell I'm frowning. Gordon, I'm sad.
Gordon, I need a foot rub.
Gordon, foot rub.
Now, Gordon's a trained professional. He doesn't need to hear all this. He does, however, need to watch my dozy rosies.
Anything else you guys are gonna do at Ray's?
I'm good.
And by the way, I gotta tell you, why not just call this place Ray's Rays?
Because I can't change the sign.
Just like cut pieces of the sign up. Just make it Ray's Rays.
That's a waste. Why? It's Ways, Way Guns, and more. It's not just Ways.
Hey, are you by chance related to Ronald Reagan?
Well, you see, Waygun is not actually my last name.
Oh, okay.
Are you being racist right now?
Are you making fun of me again?
It's not the point right now. We're talking about his xenophobia
Look,
right now.
yes, okay, yes, Wagon was my litamate, but he got into some, he got in with some bad folks, decided he wanted to change his name to be cool, and, I don't know, man. But yes.
I don't feel that trickle down right now.
It's fucking. First off,
Look,
hey,
if you ever meet, Wagon, he owes me some money.
Oh, okay.
So if you ever see him, just like,
I mean,
get it out of him. I don't really like the guy. I get we're litamates, we're family and all that. Guy's kind of a jerk, kind of did some bad things to the rest of us, and then went off and somehow made a name for himself that apparently is random ass people know his name now.
Huh.
Don't harm me, you're the one that fucking knows him, okay?
It's...
Don't harm! I just said don't harm.
I see. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you for providing us with blah, 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 blah. Thank you for providing us with these
did you hear
items.
that? He's making fun of your lisp now.
Both of you can get the fuck out of my store now.
Raise, I'm telling you.
Raise, way, guns, and more. Okay, it's
Raise,
perfect.
I'm telling. People will be like, "Oh, raise." That's fun.
He's
That's
walking
a
over to the
fantastic
door
name.
and opening the door.
That's a
As
fantastic
ways, way,
name.
guns, and more. Now
I walk
take the
out.
cue, Mr. I've been to prison, and go.
No. We've been to prison.
We've been to prison. Now we can get the fuck out of ways, way, guns, and more.
You want to hold hands?
No.
All right. Good to see you.
You as well.
Thank you. Goodbye.
You walk out?
Yeah, I still walk out.
He
I
closes
just
the door.
Get out of here, Pinky. Tell Kiki I said hi back.
Well, we're significantly better equipped. We do have the issue of not having any money to do anything else, so we're gonna have to go on foot.
It's
with,
fine. Let me whip out my prison wallet.
And with no rations.
Bends over in the middle of the street.
Let me just whip out my prison wallet.
Yeah, I spend I find as secluded a place as I can, and
And I start going at it.
and put on my armor. It takes like 5 minutes.
I'm assuming you just find like an alleyway between places.
Since I'm following you, do I watch?
That's for you to decide.
That's a good point.
You know how this works, right?
Yeah, you played this before.
played
You
this
know
game,
this
right?
works. Since I'm following you, at first I'm like, what the fuck you do? Oh.
It's not like I'm taking anything off. I'm just putting on my heavy armor on top.
On
No
top of
dolphin,
your like
only
shitty
Sonic?
cloth. You're basically your shitty jumpsuit from.
Yeah, pretty much. Because you're supposed to wear inner clothing.
Exactly. You're supposed to wear something so it doesn't chafe and whatnot.
Well, he got that rippling scaly skin though.
There is some padding that comes with the armor, but it's always good to double up. You
Might be a
know?
bit hot in there, man. How warm is it outside?
Well,
Are
it's,
you okay? Are you okay, honey? You
You're
might be a little warm in
kind
there.
of
You
a
might need to
grass- You're
hydrate.
in kind of a grassland on top of a plateau. If you look at the map, so it's kind of decent, it's kind of decently warm, and you are in the you are in the tropical zone of the planet. Just so you know.
Oh, so it is gonna be a little
It's kinda hot.
and humid.
well, this armor comes with temperature regulation.
Almost all armor comes with decent, basic temperature regulation.
Babe, you're gonna be sweating out there. Just
I-
be
I-
sure to hydrate.
I have air conditioning.
Make sure to hydrate.
They put fucking air conditioning in your shit, bro. I'm out here on like God's air conditioning, man. I just got the wind, and I just I open my arms up, and I just like the gentle wind blowing.
It's very, very gentle, and you actually don't sweat, so you don't get as much of a cooling effect as you would like.
Hey, I'd rather lick my nose and like a couple of pieces of my pelt,
And
so
then
I can
pants.
stay cool. And then pants.
that would be how the Isoki actually cool off, which is not a good thought.
Hey, how's it going? Hi, how are you?
I'm eating like a golden
biologically accurate furries.
This is fucked up.
This is fucked up. What are you guys doing? You don your
Not-
armor. You don
not
your
this
armor
anymore.
uninterrupted.
What time is it ish? Like, where's the sun?
Very technically speaking, you guys came in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, you guys rode in the morning. At this point, you've
Yeah,
been
'cause
around
there's-
for a
there's
little
no
bit.
night,
It's
yeah.
probably about noonish.
Oh, okay. Well.
Man, we got this shit done over fast.
Well, you guys came in early this morning.
Damn right I come in early.
Maybe we go back
he
to
come?
the scientist and ask if he can provide us with some rations, or money
You
to
mean
buy
rations?
some rations.
You mean rations? Sorry. I'm in pain.
I am in permanent pain.
You opposed or?
Sorry, I'm looking at my space Twitter right now.
on what device?
My
Oh no. Like, unzips
wallet.
unzips for the second time in the middle of the street.
Sorry, let me just put this down here. Damn, Miz, you're looking rather bulky today.
As if I don't always look bulky.
Kind of gay, but I can agree.
Look, I'm a top and I'm proud.
Fucking like that Sponge episode. I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm a daddy dom and I'm proud.
Now hold on a minute. I didn't
Say that
This was never,
First
nothing
of
was
all-
ever mentioned about a daddy dom.
again. First of all, don't say that again. Second of all, what are you guys doing?
I think we should go back to that observatory and visit our scientist friend again.
Do you do that? You say it's what you should do. Do you do that?
I-
Be a daddy dom and daddy dom your words. We're sticking with this metaphor now.
Now I just don't want to speak.
That's right, boys. It's cowboy country today.
Just tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, okay, we're going
Yeah.
to
Okay, there
the
you go.
observatory.
There you go. You go back. You go back to the observatory.
I'm essentially pattering along behind him with like the catheter cannon on my back, and then like this miniature briefcase, which is like a perfectly sized briefcase for me.
Oh yeah, they're all. Most of them are Yisoki sized.
Oh, fantastic.
It's Yisoki sized. The cannon is not so Yisoki sized.
Fucking tastic.
So you can, we can maybe use this observatory as a temporary workshop for you to do whatever it is you do with guns.
Oh, you're back so soon.
yeah.
What can I do for you?
Hi, hello.
Hello.
We were hoping to use. Can we use this building as a temporary shelter that we can work in and
Yeah, I
prepare?
can just like give
Well-
me 2 minutes. I can blow a hole big enough for the two of us.
I would ask that you don't. I try and keep this place as sheltered from the outside
Hey,
world as
I-
possible.
I just figured I'd
let
ask.
Let me clear some space. And he goes over to one of the desks, and you can see there's some like glass, like vials that he just kind of like shoves off the table, and just like a couple clatters of shit.
Yeah, clattering crack.
That table should suffice for your needs.
Perfect.
I
Thank you.
suppose. Just don't make too much noise, I suppose. The building might collapse if you're too loud.
Does he expect us to both sleep on that table?
I don't recall you saying that. Mentioning sleep.
I was whispering in my RP.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't hear.
As I was saying. What a fucking dork am I right?
What a fucking door handle, am I right?
What a fucking dork! I'm like straight up yelling it at him. What a fucking dork!
I hope that should suffice for your operations.
Thank you. And if it is possible, can we get a small advance on the payment for the mission so that we can buy some rations to prepare? We're a little short on money.
Give me
fucking
a
needs
diplomacy
food
check.
anymore,
Give me a diplomacy check. Again for +2. Don't forget that.
Okay, that is that's a 9 plus
Nice.
2, 11, 21.
Nice.
He has,
Holy fuck.
he's got a big
Yeah,
dumpy,
no.
man. Everybody here in this settlement's sweating, apparently.
Well, how much do you need? I ideally would like to get Sergey back alive, not dead. So I suppose if a small down payment could help you out, I suppose I can afford that.
If we need to be gay for this, then I guess it'll happen. But I don't know. Fucking everybody keeps going like,
He like measures out the distance, steps back to make it about 5 feet. There we go. Perfect.
Okay. So, well, if it's going to be a 4 days trip on foot to walk there, that means we need 8 rations.
Yes.
Well, actually, you eat half a ration because he's a small creature.
Yes. Oh, I just apologize.
So that's six rations for the way there, and then 10 rations for the way back.
Yo, shout out to Ray's Ray Guns and more.
Well, rations are somewhat cheap.
Rations are the
Dave
glue.
Johnson here.
Rations are the lifeblood of the common adventurer in a modern science fiction environment.
Thank you, narrator.
Thank you, narrator. It's like we're going to the fucking tutorial. This is like the fucking.
This is a loading screen tip when you enter the observatory.
Yeah, the prologue.
Well, I suppose I could get you that much. He's gonna hand you a coin. For you said 10, correct?
Yes.
Well, actually, it'd be two coins for that.
Perfect.
Well, hot damn, he gave you a thruppence. How about that?
Well,
That should be sufficient for food.
yeah.
Is there something else you need?
Why don't you do your work, whatever it is you need to do. I'll go buy some rations, and then I'll bring them back here.
Well, I just pick up the shit again and go, don't mind if I do, Professor. And I just like walk up to the table and I clunk the cannon over my shoulder up onto the counter.
The counter is human sized, by the way. It's not Isoka
I was
sized.
gonna say, so I'm like clunk, clunk, and then I just.
He stares as this happens and does not offer a chair.
Yeah, I fucking.
He watches.
He's just like.
If you are. Oh, sorry. I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah, of course. Don't interrupt the fucking tall guy.
I'm not speaking right now.
I know,
I'm also gonna just drop those broken night vision goggles next to him, and I'll lift him up onto the table.
Oh! Fucking flop out of the table.
Wow, symbiosis in action.
It's a mutual relationship, fuckwad.
That's what symbiosis is.
I was simply specifying what kind of symbiotic relationship.
I did not assume it was parasitic in nature.
I didn't ask.
I didn't ask. Gordon, I didn't ask.
No, he doesn't need to hear this. He didn't ask. Space.
Sorry,
I got him with that one.
Sorry. Sorry, one fucking cracked right through.
There we go.
If you're looking,
The humor crown, if you
I
will,
understand
gentlemen.
you are new. I've said that sentence already. If you're looking for food, there are multiple places over the marketplace where you could purchase them.
There's got to be another raise here.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. There isn't.
I don't like this place.
But there is a.
Why do we bust out of prison? This place sucks.
There is someone I do know named Marty. He usually is responsible for renting out vehicles for those who travel. He does sell some supplies. You might want to go speak to him.
Very
perhaps.
Pugger's equipment.
Yes, very poggers. Well,
I'm
somewhat.
picking up on the lingo.
Don't tell him I said this, but it's only somewhat poggers.
I still don't have a complete grasp of poggers, but that sounds kind of derogatory. So I'm gonna pretend to be shocked. So that's acting right there. There you go. You see? I could have been Did I ever tell you about like how I could have? That's a fucking long story. I'm sorry. I'm
wanted
getting
to
ahead of
hear the
myself.
story.
Well, I'm glad you hit to tell the story. Like as he's walking out, I just start like monologuing about like how I almost became a fucking
Castellan opera singer.
Casterpillion opera singer. Yeah.
Do you tell him what happened about like the place, about the person acting fishy, and like you had to run out? Like,
Absolutely not.
So how do you tell that story?
They do the audition. They're like, wowzers, that's wonderful, and then we just shake hands and I leave.
So you just left. You gave up.
No, they were like oh, I'd love to get you the wonderful things, but then I was the target of a terrorist sleeper cell, and then I had to leave.
That's quite the story.
Well, we were in prison.
target.
What?
Well, what does he think of that? Very interesting story. What are you doing, Vern, while this happens?
Before I leave, I'm gonna ask him where Marty's is.
He's gonna point you. It's not in the opposite direction of where Ray's was. It'll point you that way. That's towards the eastern and western end of town. That's probably where you're going to be leaving. So, he's right down there, at the very outskirts of town.
Perfect. And I'm sorry. Your name has slipped my mind.
Oh, I did not introduce
Mr.
myself.
Dr. Fuckface.
No, it's Dr. Manchester.
Oh, you cited yourself.
Oh, yes, I said in my previous papers.
I see. I understand now.
The hell's going on with Alan over there?
Mr. Dr. Poopy Pants at your service.
Would it be a
I
good
love
idea?
this pillow. This is a great pillow.
Would it be a good idea?
Fuck, I'm gonna tighten that a little harder. You keep fucking around.
Yes, Daddy.
Would it be a good idea to mention your name?
Yeah, name drop the doctor at Marty's.
I suppose we were on friendly terms.
Okay, perfect.
I was able to reserve a table at his oceanside vista. So I believe we're on good terms.
It was actually an oil rig. Dagox tried to dig for oil. It did not go so well.
Wait,
That's
wait,
a
wait,
story for another time.
Wait, hold on. I realized I had said 16 rations for the trip total.
I thought you said 10, but 16.
It's because
Yeah,
I need 4 there and back.
Right.
That's
8. Oh, wait, yeah, so that's 8. He needs 4 total, because half. And then 12, and then for Sergey, you're going to need another 4,
Yeah,
presumably.
16.
So 16. Then in that case, I'm going to hand you 2 more coins.
Okay.
And that will give you... That'll be...
So gay.
That's going to be 20 rations.
Okay, cool.
Actually, for 20 rations, and then you can probably get, like, a few other things, too. Like, maybe, I don't know, a backpack or a tent. Right, when you get there.
Okay. Maybe water skins. Given that we're going to a desert, seems like that'd be pretty important.
Yes.
We have plenty of skin. Wouldn't you say, Doctor?
Actually, I'd recommend you keep your skin.
It is at this prompt I leave.
Indubitably.
Let me tell you this. And then he tells the story of getting kicked out of his Castellan opera. You go to Marty's. You follow the road. Keep going east towards the outskirts of town. West, excuse me. I don't know why I'm fucking thinking east. You go west. Sorry, you misheard me. You go west. You go west.
With a classic blunder.
Once you get to the outskirts of town, you can see there is one little shop with a few garages and a neighboring building, and sure enough, it says Marty's Munitions at the very top.
I enter Marty's munitions. A little
Yes, munitions.
confused.
Yes, yeah. You enter. You see a human standing at the counter. You can see surrounding you are mostly. It's like an army surplus store. If you've ever been in one. Random shit on the shelves. Looks to be some sort of like old ass MREs that you can find on some of the shelves as you take a quick glance. But Marty stands before you. What can I do for you?
Hi, I'm looking to stock up for a trip to what's it called?
As you
Matt.
can see, I have a big dumpy. I'm hoping to get a discount on your fine rations.
I'm hoping to stock up on the rations, on some rations to head to
perfect.
the Badlands.
Oh, you're heading to the Badlands. Oh, that's not so good, you know. It is what it is, you know. Sometimes you gotta go to the Badlands to get to the good lands. That's what I always say.
Of course.
Oh God, he's Canadian!
Oh, please ignore that voice.
That's simply that's my multiple personality disorder acting up.
Kicking in. You go to the town and everyone's the same person.
He's named Steve.
If you're going for the Badlands, how much do you need? I do sell rations.
We're gonna have around 20 would be nice.
Oh, certainly. And he starts grabbing things off of one of the shelves behind him.
And is there a chance you could throw in some water skins?
Well, I'd see how many do you need?
What are you vibing for today?
A few would be nice.
A few? Well, you know, I could
You
get
know-
you.
You know, your good friend Dr. Manchester sent us here.
Oh,
Great
Dr. Manchester.
recommendation, yeah.
He's something else. Okay. Sure. Well, working for Dr. Manchester. Very good. I suppose. You can see him like trailing off and that hot under the collar expression on his his face
He's
and
like
body.
pretending to page Dr. Manchester. Dr. Manchester, to the front office, please.
Yeah.
I gotta go and get that.
Well, I suppose. How much do you have on you? I suppose I could make a bundle deal for you. You know,
I have 4 points.
take 4 points.
A big bundle deal for such a big bundle, and he starts sweating as he's staring at his dumpy.
For this, I could get you the rations you need. You said 16, and I think maybe I could fit in a couple water skins for you. Let's say 3 water skins. For that price.
That sounds good to me.
Certainly. And he runs over and gets everything. Did you want those water skins filled or empty?
Filled, might as well.
Okay, yep.
I mean, it's only fucking water.
Sure. You wait for a few minutes as he goes to the back, and you can hear that of a ground pump outside.
Damn, he's getting it on, dude. He's grabbing it.
And he comes
I'm not
comes
there.
back a few minutes later with full water skins for you.
Do you know the bulk on the rations and the water skins?
No, I'm looking now because a field ration for a week is 1 bulk.
Wait, a field ration lasts for a week?
I'm assuming it's 1 week total. It's for 1 bulk.
Oh, okay.
So per 7 days.
bulk?
So 1 bulk per
Yeah.
7 days.
Okay,
A bulk
so-
order is 7 rations.
Yeah.
Bingo. Let's just say
so
2
2 bulk?
2 bulk total.
Not that I know, because I usually just have a fucking microwave oven on my back that just produces shitty little protein bars.
And the water skins, I imagine, are 1 bulk when filled.
Let me double check because I looked it up and I couldn't. I'm pretty sure they are just 1 bulk. Actually, hold on. I think they're light. Hold on.
Oh, nice.
Light.
Dr. Manchester said he had scrap for me to use. Right?
I believe he said something along those lines. Is it?
Wondering, since I have the cathode cannon, if I'd be able to jury rig myself something along the lines of my old backpack.
Give me an engineering check, good sir.
Ooh, you mean what I'm fucking talking about? Hold on, I gotta take the cock ring.
Funny
off
enough,
this.
I actually think the water skins. I think the water is built into the ration.
Oh,
Funny enough, I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
really?
Because
Okay, that's perfect.
Ooh, that's looking good.
yeah, you get water built into field rations.
Perfect. Fancy ass field rations.
I still fucking got it, bitch.
I mean, they're actually the default field rations, but sure. What'd you get?
bro, don't default on me now.
What's happening?
They fucking threw him off his
I had no
throne.
idea what the fuck he's going on about either. What's the total, good sir?
31.
Do you ask him for scrap, or do you just like look around and try and take things? What's the vibe?
If he's not looking, I'll grab some, but if he is looking, then I'll ask.
Occasionally he is looking. Sometimes, if you look around, there is some old ass, probably equipment that's supposed to go with the telescope, probably some astronomy stuff that can very easily be repurposed by taking it and loudly opening it and taking all the crap out and making, now you got a nice steel cabinet that you can make into a backpack.
Yeah, take all the stupid dumb crap out of it. So that
and
way,
actually use the stupid dumb crap for your gear.
Wait. If the water's included with the rations, can I just get 20 rations total then instead?
Sure, you'll do that because that's what the price would be.
Gotcha.
You hear that too?
Yeah, I heard that too. Weird.
Somebody shuffling around in the closet.
That's funny to me.
Just like
When I came in,
college.
didn't say that there was someone else in the closet.
Just like college. College.
Knowledge.
At some points, he will
The knowledge
At
in
some
college.
points, he will look at you. He will, at some points, be looking your direction as you're doing that.
If I manage to complete the whole like hollowing out the telescope part before he looks back over,
I'll say that's when you're emptying it out. That's when he turns around and like notices you. He's like, if I may, sir.
oh yes, Doctor Manchester. I was just wondering. I was wondering if you had any of that. I remember you were talking about like some spare, like dumb, stupid crap that I could tinker around with. Because I had an old setup, and I was hoping I could, just at least if I can't buy one off the shelves, build myself a PS2. Because like I need some Monster Hunter in my life.
I personally feel like a PS2 would be a waste of this very valuable and dated astronomy equipment.
Fine, the PS3.
Look, if it's not being used, okay, I personally would prefer that you don't use it, but if you get Sergey back between you and me, I think that's pretty good.
Give me the stuff.
Okay. He walks over and grabs like some more. You can see he's opening up some of these cabinets, and some of them are the equipment from earlier. And then he opens one, and shit just spills out.
Oh.
And you can see these are random scrap pieces. God knows what they came from. Vehicles, power armor,
These cabinets are absolutely
space lasers. You have no idea what the fuck these things came from. But he starts like looking around. I don't know what could be used to.
And I like shove him away from the pile.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just let daddy at his work, alright? And I dive into the pile.
Well, it's about that big of a cabinet. It's about that deep.
This cabinet, I like pop my head out of that pile of junk. This cabinet is absolutely busting, Mr. Dr. Manchester. I can't
Why,
begin.
thank you. Most of that was acquired through.
Through hard work, no doubt.
In a matter of speaking, yes.
This is like the beginning for a gay porno. I couldn't help but notice your cabinet's pretty stocked.
It's like that one porno where the guy's fucking helping him with the pool, and he's like, "You're hard," and he's like, "We're in a porno."
That's peak writing.
I know. This isn't a beach. This is the bathtub.
What are you doing? It
What
like
are you
like
doing
the guy in that one, like the guy put his best effort into what he had.
I know.
He tried his damnedest to it. It's the
This is in
fortunate.
the pool, or this is in the
This is a beach. This is a bathtub.
It's the bathtub. Wait, you can't be. You
What are
need
you
to go.
doing, lady?
You need to go. No, I think I should stay, and we should have sex. And that's exactly what fucking I almost said Bentifold. That's exactly what Oliver is looking for today, dude. I'm about to make love this pile of scrap. Okay, I'm gonna.
Now,
fucking
how long
love
does it
you.
take to make one of these custom rigs? I don't remember if it says under your ability.
Now the weapon. I know what that is for the weapon.
Which is?
Because I read it. It's 24 hours continuous work.
It would essentially be another 24 hours. I would assume it'd be 24 hours to either make your own weapon or to make this your personal weapon.
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly looking for a weapon. I mean, there is a lot of shit here. I kind of want to. There's so much crap here. I have so much opportunity. I just want to have a Michelangelo moment. I want to have that Da Vinci fucking code break moment where I just like stare at all this shit and I see the pieces of the puzzle culminate into a single grand sculpture of.
Roll that dice.
Oh my god!
Roll that dice.
Fucking spin down. This is a goddamn spin down.
I don't
That's
care.
What this is.
You can close your eyes. Roll it around your hands and roll it on that. Roll it on that wonderful thing.
Close your eyes.
And that's Vern's. So
Oh Jesus! I dropped
probably roll it on something that's not going to damage that dice.
Jesus Christ! I crit again.
Roll it. Don't fucking drop it and be like, oh, it's a 20.
It's a spin, it's a spin down.
No, you're
All I
bitching
have
about
to
a
do
spin
is
down.
just like, all I have to do is just fucking go like, okay, where's the?
Well, yeah,
where's the
then
20?
close your eyes and
then just go like.
Well, yeah, because I just watched you do that.
Yeah.
So, like, close your eyes and do an actual roll if you're gonna be.
That's why they
Bitch
have.
about
That's why
it.
they have like different fucking.
Then roll
numbers
that
on
one.
it.
I wanted to be dramatic, but if you're gonna bitch about it, then just roll out your normal one.
God help us
Yeah,
all.
I'm fucking kidding.
I'm rolling my dice.
Yeah, God help us all indeed.
That is a 16, my good man.
While you do not have a divine experience, you do have some engineering inspiration for your building of your project. I hope you can hear the air quotes on my words. Thank you.
I got you, bro.
Thank
I got you, bro.
So what are you looking to do? I'm assuming you're looking to rebuild the backpack.
Honestly, since like if I have the time and the opportunity, and I have the resources, I might go for a fucking upgrade at this point.
It wouldn't be quite an upgrade. You had better shit back on Akaton, but it makes do for a prison planet. You know, prisoners make do. Prison girls make do.
Hey, look, dude. I've had to make do for quite a while now. All right, so.
Well, yeah, but you could always either get someone leaving to the hive market or go into the hive market and trade with them. You always go to the hive market yourself. You had a decent selection, but here, you're kind of close.
Like I've
A lot
said,
of weird parts in here that you got to make work together.
Prison changes a man. There's a lot of like space lasers here, right? I'd like to make a. I'd like to get a concert.
What? A concert?
Are you talking about like a laser show?
Yeah, get a fucking laser show in my backpack.
Like are you talking about like an unironic laser show for entertainment, or like a cool, sexy space laser on your back?
I want it to be like Daft Punk in a box.
I see. Give me an engineering check. No. Give me an engineering check. Do you want the whole box or like a little like fucking miniature box that just happens to be on your back, but you could also take it out?
A module of the backpack.
Bingo, a module. I got you.
Oh my god, fucking crooked. Hold on.
I'm gonna start calling these crookeds a 0. Was that a 1 or a 7?
That is a 7.
That was a 7.
So that is a mod 20.
You can get something that is excuse me. With a bit of work, it would take some serious time. It might take about a day and a half of you working on it. You could make your backpack, make it as a module. It would require a battery. I don't know if you have one or not. But you could make it. And you could make it with different colors. Are you going to make this your personal weapon as well? Because I know that's another feature.
That's true. I mean,
Because I know your custom rig, the backpack was your custom rig, and you could put modules on it if I remember
yeah,
correctly.
just put.
It's been a long time since I looked at your character
various
sheet.
fucking. There was just a bunch of various shit that I had.
Like you had a
food
food synthesizer. I don't remember what else you had. I know you had a gear clamp.
Yeah, I guess it would make the most sense if I just made this weapon my personal weapon, and if I just made the backpack, and then I have this weapon be my personal weapon. It would make the most sense. So I did essentially. I had it like built around the weapon too. This is like the backpack worked, but Yeah, I guess I'll just play it.
You could make all of that with what's here, but it just takes time. That's the thing.
Yeah, that'd be something I'd have to ask Daddy over.
You get your water, your rations.
I bring them back.
Okay, yep. You come back, and you come back with him in the middle of building God knows what.
You can see like a big pile of fucking junk on the floor that I'm like moving around and trashing, and I'm looking at this fucking laser in my face. Oh, Miz, you gotta come fucking look at this. This old fart. This fucking old fart. Look at all this shit he just had sitting in this cabinet. This is like tonight on the next episode of Orders. Like level of shit going on right here. This is some crazy stuff. I can get this going. I could like have this weapon good to go. I can get my backpack back from this. I can get a lot of shit going on here. I might even be able to like get something nice.
You look at the pile of scrap, and there was like one of those weird like fucking 1950s Ray Punk little ray gun tips. You know the thing I'm talking about,
Yeah.
the frickin' spear and all that. You see one of those sitting, a couple of those like laid up on the table in different sizes. You see what looks to be like a robotic arm, but that's half destroyed, is sitting in one corner. You see a couple like LCD screens over there on the side. One's shattered, the other is slightly less shattered. A lot of shit here.
Constructing the custom rig is 1 hour.
Oh, 1 hour for the custom rig. Nice. Oh shit, you can have this done. Shit, you can have that done by the time he comes back, probably. By the time he goes
backpack part.
Yeah, you're probably just now finishing the backpack.
Okay, then yeah, I can.
Holy shit, I don't realize it took.
Yeah, I was surprised it was that quick. Okay, I can get the backpack part done. Yeah, all right, I'll get the backpack part done, and then when he comes in here and be like, oh, I can modify this catheter gun or whatever the fuck he called it. I can turn it. I can trick it up a little bit and have it all set up for this next fight. I mean, if you want, I might be able to like trick out some of yours too. If you want to spend the time here, I can make some good use out of all this bullshit here. I mean, look at this. He's got a fucking automatic condom dispenser. You fucking seen this before? I haven't seen this shit in 30 years.
Well, all I really need is those night vision infrared sensors. Up and working.
Untouched in the corner, exactly where you left it.
It's in fucking pristine condition. And then Mancher's is like, I don't think you should be touching that.
Oh,
Mommy needs her fucking.
we should probably get a personal comm unit as well.
A personal communist?
Comm unit.
Oh, okay.
Cell phone.
Yeah, I can definitely hook us up with some fucking. I can definitely hook us up.
That reminds me of Noah's character in our Starfinder game. I love that character.
I can definitely trick out some of these space lasers for like infrared. And we can like have a communication system, some shit like that. We can have a little like Roger, like level shit like that. You know, we want to be like, I'm watching you kind of shit. You know, like that. That'd be funny. Just like
It
just
would
as a
be
joke.
funny.
Don't like
It would be very funny.
don't like say that shit when I'm sleeping or something.
So, how long is all this work gonna take?
yeah. Engineers can actually make stuff a little bit quicker, if I remember correctly.
Engineer.
Hour for a custom rig, you already have that. Rebuild version of it for free using your custom rig after 24 hours. Let's see here. Normally it takes 24 hours to make the whole weapon. I'm assuming since you have the weapon, you're just attaching it. We can say like 8. Let's say 12. Let's say 12. Why the hell not?
Light mods to like attach to the backpack and blah blah blah. Personal like rig it if I needed to explode. Blah blah blah. Because I can rig my shit to explode.
If I remember correctly, it was not very. It did not take long. It base time of 4 hours. So I'd say it's probably 4 hours for personal comm unit, and then probably another 4 hours for the Daft Punk laser show. But you wouldn't have to roll for them. You would know how to make them. You already did that one roll, that preliminary roll. So that's 20 hours total.
20 hours total.
Without sleep. If you get sleep, obviously push that 8 hours back. And at this point, it's like 2 in the afternoon. So you're at, keep that in mind.
Yeah. All right. So I'm like, okay. Well, so we have like a mind weapon stuff. We gotta like do things with you. I might be able to get like the infrared, like I can get the comm units, and then like a little bit of a dance box. But then we could have it all done in about like 20-ish hours. Should be fine by like this time tomorrow.
Infrared, another 2 hours because it's like half made already. Sorry, so 22 hours.
We should have it all said and done by this time tomorrow.
Fair enough.
I'll just go back to my hotel and eat some of these rations.
You did not account sleep into that. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Like the 8 hours of sleep, because it's 12 hours to make your weapon, 4 and 4 and 2, 22 hours. I just don't want to fuck up the plan, you know. Look, it's up to you. Look, it's up to you what you tell him. I just need to make sure that everything's like, right.
I told him what I told him.
Okay, just making sure. I'm making sure it was intentional and not a mistake. That's the only thing I'm making sure of. Wink, wink.
Gross. Holy shit, Leone is awake again.
Oh my god, Leone, why are you awake? Ew. The Europeans.
The fucking peons, bro.
Just a quick reminder, we have about an hour left.
Yep, I got you. I'm taking good. I'm watching time.
He's sitting there. He's going, "What the fuck is this?
What's going on, then?"
Okay, yeah. So for the next day, there's not really much I can or want to do.
Just sell your body.
Not doing that.
Everybody's been absolutely intimidated by that dumpy everywhere you go in this town. You might as well you just keep going to different stores and fucking use that bad boy for the greater good, man.
Are there
It's 7 a.m. I'm up because work.
Ew. It's likely story, Leone.
We all know time.
We all know time isn't real.
I'm either gonna meditate for the next 30 hours or
damn, bro, pretty hard sesh.
or I'm going to go around town asking if there's any work I can do for people for quick amounts of money.
Sure. Well, which one are you doing?
I'll look for work.
Perfect. In the late afternoon, you start walking around, going to random shops. A couple people.
That jiggly fucking dumpy lipping him behind him.
A couple people. Give me a diplomacy check.
All the other people
With their
massive
hole.
Do I factor in my
+2? Yeah, +2.
35.
Holy shit. A number of people are willing to hire you.
About,
Number of people are willing to hire you for various things. Like people want you. Some people want you to split wood. For that's not a sexual metaphor. I'm referring to actually splitting wood. I should clarify with this table. People are willing to pay you for that. People are willing to pay you to just stock shelves. People are willing to pay you to just move shit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people see your strong physique and are willing to hire you.
Okay.
I'd say for the next 30 hours, I've got you.
Obviously, I'm gonna rest.
Obviously, you're gonna spend 8 hours sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
By this time tomorrow, that would be in 30 hours. Would be like the very next morning in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
God, you'd make, depending on how much you want to work.
How many bitcoins is that, Daniel?
You make about 28 coins.
Damn.
28. You said?
28 coins.
You better put those on the market before the Bitcoin
You're a bit
price
sore. I
skyrockets.
mean, you're a little bit sore, but you're strong.
Mm-hmm.
You're strong.
Oh, he's strong. I mean, he better have some pretty huge legs after carrying that fucking thing around.
A good workout.
Good. Yeah, one of the guys like splitting the wood for. He's like, good hustle out there. Fucking.
Smacks him on your fat dummy.
Yeah, gets him right in the ass. You're like.
So
Fucking like steals the breath from you.
that's your next few days. Your next few days.
Bullshitting with Mr. Doctor fucking Manchester, old man.
He is gonna try and ask you more about that about being interrupted by domestic terrorists. So, you have to tell me about that.
Oh, wait, hold on. What?
Look, I've been thinking about it ever since you mentioned it yesterday. You said you were attacked by domestic terrorists while at a Castrovillian opera audition? I mean, this seems quite unlikely.
It's a long
Unscientific.
story. It's a long story involving a very large multi-corporation plot, okay? I got shit I gotta do right now.
Look,
I'm on the middle of a schedule.
Look, I did not bring you here. I did not allow you into my home just so you could tell me these stories. Like, tease me, blue ball me with these stories. And you've been here for quite some time. I have not charged you rent. I just want to know.
You just
It
like
boggles the mind.
you don't want me to tease you anymore? You want me to just fucking get the load out?
Yes. I do not like the metaphor, but unfortunately,
Sorry, life in a prison, it just it boggles.
Life,
it's a bit of a weird
life,
filter.
finds a way.
Excuse you?
Did I stutter?
I got a bad weld. I gotta fix this real quick. Motherfucker!
Do you actually tell him anything about that? Or do
I
you
guess
just
a little bit.
continue to fucking skirt the subject?
If he keeps like bugging me, I give him like
He
bits
can bug
and
you a
bits.
couple times, not too many times. We can bug you a couple times.
I give him bits and pieces every time he bugs me.
What specifically do you tell him?
Like I elaborate like a little bit more, but I guess it'd be like that Socrates thing where it'd be like every time you get the answer to a question, the answer just leads to like
more
five
questions.
more questions.
Do you actually like be honest, or do you just completely send him down the rabbit hole of bullshit?
For the majority of it, I'm honest, yeah.
But just vague language, so it sounds a lot more
Yeah,
different.
just like, what multi-corporation conspiracy? It's like, one that involved, like, bombing the other one, like a violent takeover, fucking, I can't talk about this, I gotta screw in some bolts.
Let's see how smart he is. Okay, he'll listen.
Yeah, I ended up having...
Is that why you're here? Is that why you're on this planet?
I ended up finding a fucking room full of servers it turns out they're watching everything and everyone.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
Oh, fucking...
You should have fucking seen it.
And this
but fucking.
Is that why you're here?
Well, I mean, fucking. Obviously, I would be the one to see it since I'm the one here, building fucking crazy mechanical wonders. And
At
you're
this point,
sitting
you
here-
have now the fucking targeting feature on your gun finish. It goes.
It's like fucking showing the laser.
And
I'm
you
just
can
like.
hear the zzzz of it
Yeah,
charging up
it starts charging
in the vacuum
at
tube.
him as it shows that, and I'm like, sorry, I guess
You can see electric sparks in the
Yeah.
vacuum it looks like vacuum tubes along the sides.
Yeah, fucking like Edna Mode when the laser turret is like Edna Mode. No, I just fucking go like, sorry, emergency protocol Omega Alpha, and it fucking just like dips back in. Yeah, my
I
bad.
do
That was a close one.
suppose. There is a reason I ask, though. It sounds, well,
Hold on, just one fucking second. I'm just fucking like hammering this shit in with like a big ass hammer.
You know, that, sounds remarkably, it sounds remarkably similar to the reason that many people are here, myself included. Well, I should elaborate. I was working for some corporation on some planet, and, well,
Leone, thank you for the contribution.
as it turns out, a certain other corporation, raided the facility. And And, well, long story short, I somehow managed to avoid getting shot. I'm not so sure how, and they paid money for me to be here.
I got shit I gotta do. Can you leave me alone?
Oh, certainly.
Thank you.
And he'll leave you alone.
Bro moment.
Bro moment.
Bro moment.
It's like, wow, cool story. Anyways.
All right, so I'm kind of like waiting for my babe to get here, hoping for a little sucky wucky.
Day and a half goes by.
Can you? Can you? I don't know.
By the
fucking
next
sheesh
morning?
out of here.
By the next morning, you have your Daft Punk super cool laser module that I'm assuming can be detached if you want. I don't know if you're gonna detach it or
Well,
not.
if I remember correctly, like my old backpack, it was kind of like it was like a plug and play kind of system where it would have like these shelves that you'd be able to like slide in the modules for
That
and
sounds
crap
right.
like
And
that.
then so it presumably could be taken off. 'Cause
I mean, if I had the proper pieces and the way for it, I guess I'd probably have it modular again. Yeah.
You have that?
Well,
You don't have the food synthesizer or the special gear clamp from before.
Okay.
But you do have
Gear-
that. You do have the
the lock thing.
lock, that
Yeah.
locked onto you.
Yeah,
You do have the gun made. You have the personal comm units. You have 2 of them. And you have a fixed night vision infrared bullshit
Yep.
for your armor.
Yep.
Fucking yeah! Like when he comes in, the place is like dark-ish, and fucking Mr. Dr. Manchester, I can hear him like yelling out in the distance, like, "Where the hell is my television remote?"
It's my
and then I just fucking go like, "It's okay, I got it right here," and I fucking like clap on the lights because I put in a clapper in this house, and then I'm sitting there with like that military grade like 4 fucking lens helmet, and I'm like, I got a special surprise for you. Also, this shit absolutely blinds you when you have the lights on. I can't really see. I'm like sitting there like, I can't really see right now. But yeah, please, by all means, take these.
Wow, that's crazy.
What the fuck? It looked like I could like see because of my glasses, but it looked like he was having a stroke.
Kind of what was happening.
Like, it's freaking crazy. It's fucked up.
And by the next morning, you are well equipped, well rested, well eaten.
Will Wheaton.
Will eaten.
That's right, fellas.
And you're ready to go.
I'm fucking yeah, we're fucking built different, man. I got the fucking I have a Dell.
I hate you.
I have a Dell playing in my little party box, but it's like quietly sitting next to me, and so I turn it off. And she's like, "You ready to go?" And I fucking like as I put the backpack in my lap, and I'm like, as those famous extranet streamers used to say all the time. I don't know if that changed at all. I know culture's a bit of a changing thing, but I digress. Let's fucking go.
August.
Poggers.
He even said it with the accent. Oh my gosh, he's really learning.
He's adapting to my culture.
It's beautiful.
Truly a mutual symbiotic relationship.
You guys will head out.
First, I'm gonna drop by Marty's.
Okay.
he's
welcome
like,
back.
wait.
What can I do for you?
He thinks I got a fat tummy. Wait till he sees this little rat bastards.
I've heard you do.
Oh my, that's quite the weapon you got there. Say, are you looking for?
I'm just fucking like.
Hold on.
Thank
Did
you.
Oh, that's custom built, isn't that? Oh yeah, that's custom, all right. Oh, that sure is. You make that?
Look, my dad wants to have a conversation with you. Can you have a chat with him?
Oh, sorry.
Like I'm sitting there with like a big like kid lollipop. I just talked to my dad.
It's
okay?
fucking bland. It's bland and very stale, but you do have
It's
one.
made into the protein bar. It's like a protein
Sure enough,
bar
that is how a lot of the especially if you've eaten any of the rations so far, they are mostly food synthesized.
Yeah.
Welcome to freedom.
Finally,
So,
my culture.
So I'm
Oh, what
just
can
gonna
I do
ask,
for you?
I heard you do vehicle rentals.
Oh yes, we do. How it depends on the excuse me, something in my throat. It depends on how far you're going and how
Well-
much time it's gonna take. You know.
Going to the Badlands, maybe spending.
That's not far, but that's pricey. You know. Hey, I don't know if you've ever been to the Badlands. It's that's not good. I want to be there. That place is what they
grease
say.
my fucking knuckles, eh?
And
In a sense, yes.
how much would it be for, say, 4 days?
4 days. Well, the Badlands are. I mean, if you're driving there, you could be there by this afternoon.
Sure.
But the Badlands are well, you know, they're bad. Good chance that vehicle and the drivers don't come back.
I just fucking go, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
There's a decent chance you don't come back. Usually, these things have a down payment of about 200 credits.
I see.
If you're going somewhere safer, it's not as expensive. The down payment's just to make sure you don't die or don't drive off. If you come back, it's only going to cost you 100 total.
Well, that's not happening.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But
Oh, I'm so
Thank-
sorry
Oh,
to
I'm
hear
so
that.
sorry to hear that.
thanks anyways.
Oh, certainly. Oh my. As you guys leave.
I'm like aggressively looking. I just fucking like.
Staring them
The
right in the eye.
stale lollipop resists your teeth as you bite it, and you your teeth have to come back out.
It's fine. I have to teeth anyways,
Yeah.
because otherwise that shit just it's like boars where they fucking grow into their own skull.
In a sense, yes. But yours have been dulled, so even when they do grow out, they're still a little dull. They've sharpened up a little bit since you've gotten here, but they're not quite to their full potential from pre-dulling.
I have capacity.
Regardless, you head out. You do see that the dirt road opens up into a large, sprawling area where he does have, looks to be, some vehicles are parked. You don't know if they're his or not. Some of them are various makes. Some of them look a little bit more military. They are all gas-powered. You can tell none of this is future hovercraft stuff. But regardless, you can see the dirt road winds further down the platform.
I got it.
I'm gonna scream! It ran away from me. Oh my god! If you see the, if I can see the map real quick, Boyle.
The map is upside
You
down.
see, as you kind of watch as the dirt road winds up to the down further up the plateau towards the hills in the distance. You guys start walking. You guys start walking. So
We're heading south, right?
you're heading
North.
You're heading west,
West and north.
west and then north.
Oh, northwest. Okay.
Right, because you're at Freedom right there.
Yeah, we're down here, but we want to go to. Oh, that is that's the Badlands. All
Yeah,
right.
you're going to
So
Badlands.
it's like fucking just next door.
Yeah, it's not
Fine.
It's fine, but it is 4 days because
For shame.
what's your move speed, good sir?
I
believe it's 30. I believe yours is 30.
I have 25 because of my heavy armor.
I mean, regardless, you're still on an average day's travel. You're gonna get 24 miles. It would take you about 4 days, but that's you marching for 8 hours. If you can move faster. You might get a little exhausted, so it's a trade-off.
I think we should, or at least I'm pretty good, or I'm quite good at forced marches.
Right.
But I don't know if you are.
25 feet on my end, my goodness.
I'm gonna just round that up to 30 feet. 30 feet on the table is 24
Okay.
miles an hour.
Gotcha.
24 miles in a day. Day's travel. You can force march if you want.
So if I have everything else except for, what was it, the food synthesizer,
And the special gear clamp. I don't know if
Oh,
you
the
had.
gear-
I don't,
that's
I don't
right,
think
gear
you had any other equipment. If I'm being honest.
well, as far as what was in my backpack, I had a.
Well, yeah, I had random shit in your backpack.
That's
your
true,
random
yeah.
shit's gone.
'Cause,
Talking about equipment wise,
So
or I guess.
what I had in the backpack was the shower.
Oh yeah, that's not there. It'll take some time to build that.
Let's see. What else is that? The umbrella. I think. Well, I don't know if the ladder technically counted as a module. Probably not.
Either way, you didn't have it, or you lost it when you lost your backpack. I'm assuming the only two pieces of gear you made were those two. and I'm gonna say after that you can make more, but you're gonna have to find more scraps or more UPBs somewhere to actually start building it. Or
I've reached my apex, is what you're saying.
yeah, you've kind of raided his useful supplies, Dr. Manchester.
So much for being a clean little boy.
You guys march for the day.
Are we doing any force marches?
Yeah, and it's 8 hours. If you go any past 8 hours, you got to start making some con checks or fort saves. Or no, it's a con check. Funny enough, it's actually not a fort save. I'm surprised, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was a fort save.
Con check. DC equals 10 plus 2 per extra hour. Right now.
Wait.
Fucking weird.
Hold on a second.
We hold hands and talk about Blood Bowl until we go to bed of exhaustion. Pass out from exhaustion.
So you just die. I'm kidding.
It's like, I'm tired, I'm going home.
Oh yeah, it is a constitution check, I guess. Oh, the fortitude save is from avoiding taking damage from hot or cold environments.
Right.
I see.
It's getting a little humid in my fucking suit.
And what's the DC?
10 plus 2 per extra hour.
10 plus 2 per hour. So it takes total of 24 hours, or no, 32 hours to walk there. And that's 8 a day. If we...
Otherwise, you start taking some non-lethal damage, and you do become fatigued, which has like a whole list of debuffs that are kind of small, but
Yeah,
you can start
it
taking
stacks up.
the non-lethal damage does start to stack. Is the thing.
Yeah, if I get tired, I get cranky. And when I get cranky, the music box comes out.
Where are you getting the music? 'Cause I don't think you had a music box.
It's like a little Zoom. I made it myself.
Okay.
I loaded it up from a website.
You found an old
that
ass.
was-
You found an old ass disc of like pop songs from about 60 years ago.
That's what I call Music 56.
Essentially, yeah. It's about 60 years old, and that's the only song. It's half the songs don't even work.
speak. I know
so-
thinking.
I'm thinking no force march.
It's up to you. You guys discuss amongst yourselves.
I think no force march.
Are there even any forests here?
There are, but we're not...
There are forests on the map if you check out the map.
There's forests right here and here and here.
Yes.
Yeah, that looks about right.
So you guys tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, just
8 hours of everyday travel.
8 hours of overday travel.
Daddy says no extra walking today, so I get to sleep.
You guys, after 8 hours of traveling, occasionally you can see a couple times throughout the day either a truck from behind you drove past, or a truck in front of you drove going back the way you came from.
We do the thing that what was it? Now kids were like refugees from the war in the Middle East. They walk on trucks so that they can get smuggled across the borders. Like walk underneath trucks and just cross the border, walk back out. But they're like a foot away from like that big ass tire, and then like underneath the car, so they're gonna get fucking crunched up if they fuck it up in like face.
Jesus.
Nice.
But that's what I'm saying. We can like do that.
You listen to the sound. You listen to the mostly silence. Actually, there's a distinct lack of wildlife in the region,
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like.
and it's mostly empty plains up until you start getting towards these hills near the end. So after about 24 hours, you're starting to get to the base of the hills, and you can see there's a dirt path that winds between some of these hills, and that's about when you're getting that 8 hours of rest.
A rusty crab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
You've listened to that song about 12.5 times today.
Yeah, and like cold cuts to like another section where you're walking. I'm just saying, Drake and Josh wasn't that bad of a show. Even though, like, you know, Drake had the whole, and then like cold cuts again.
Yep.
Just like ice cream is such a fantastic beverage. I mean, sure, you have to wait a little bit for it to melt, but like I'm telling you, it tastes. It's like a fucking milkshake. Which I mean, I guess like that's what milkshakes. And then it cold cuts again. Of like what I'm saying is that Starfinder is like a really good role playing game. It's like it's got some mechanics in it that are a little bit like fuddy duddy. Sure, and it's a bit heavy on it, but I think if you're willing to like give it the patience and you're like guided by a couple people that actually know what they're doing, it's like you really don't have to read anything on it. Like you could
Cut later, and then you see you're basically talking about the same thing, but you're like half tired. Like,
oh yeah, and then I'm walking. I'm like,
it's about the end of the road.
yeah, I'm
End
walking.
of the
I'm
trip.
like, yeah, this is I'm walking. Like, my dad was he was really something. He kept telling me to clean my room, but like he never actually cleaned his. He was really more of like a do as I say and not as I do kind of thing. I fucking that little bitch. I miss him so much. I love him. I hate him.
Wow, I think a lot's coming up right now. You guys set up your camp. You don't really have a lot of supplies, so you kind of just find a nice place by the side of the road.
As soon as just sitting down, my momentum for talking like picks right back up again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I died. I was wondering about the whole like.
I was wondering why you died.
I'm alive. I was wondering about the whole Stream Raiders battle thing because I saw that the battle was ready, and then I was like, I didn't see anything.
You spend some time just kind of hanging out because you don't really have much of a camp to break.
Yeah, I'm sitting there talking about like I'm just saying.
And
like,
you're kind of thinking, you know, you've been talking a lot about your dad, and it has been like 4 months since your dad got captured.
Yeah, I probably started talking about dad like fucking 30 to 45 minutes ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and it has been like 4 months since you went to go and try and get your dad and got thrown into prison. So that thought probably comes creeping up on you. As I want someone now to roll me a d20.
Tara says she was talking to her mommy.
Oh,
And then Cameron responded with based.
likely story. Yeah.
Based story.
Why does it highlight based?
My emo.
He's an
Oh,
emote
okay.
for fucking base.
I
I
have
know.
based emote,
It's
yeah.
a great emote. I love it.
It's like the motherfucker.
I thought that was a
It
one.
was crooked. It might have been a 1. Oh my god, that could have been the
Varun,
fucking
can
map.
you roll a fucking dice, Varun? Oh my god.
Motherfucker.
You roll the fucking dice. Oh my god.
Oh shit, I dropped my dice.
9.
9.
Oh, there we go, finally. I got a 16.
I don't care. He rolled a 9 first. You break camp and hang out, listen to him talk. There's not much going on in the vicinity, and eventually you start to doze off. You wake up the next morning, somewhat groggy, a little hot, but otherwise unmolested.
The interesting word choice.
That's what I use every time when
Yeah,
wake up.
I know, and it catches me off guard every time.
Well, you know, molest can mean a lot of things.
You know, the last time.
You know, the last time you guys went to sleep in the wild.
Yeah. I guess we keep moving.
Tell me, good sir, as you're marching through these next 2 days, or this next day, how much do you think you'd be thinking about the fact that your dad was still captured by the time you all saw him, and that was now and that the realization might have now hit that that's been like 4 months now?
I put the advantage rolls back on. It's all put back on. I forgot I turned them off. I'd say after talking about him, after getting into that tangent, I'd say I'd worry about him on occasion, and if he's not like returning the conversation, I'd probably be sitting there thinking about him for a majority of the day.
I think I would be when you start venting about your dad, I'd start venting about my own parentage and the worries and such I have about them.
I'm not sure of the specifics, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so when was the last time you would have seen your dad then? would that have been when you got kicked out, or would he had not even have told you, like, face to face that you were kicked out, and would he have sent someone else to kick you out? Oh, the Aegis Consortium.
Oh, right.
The family, remember?
Yeah. I thought you were talking about Ollie for a second.
No.
I remember that.
Yeah. Talk about yours. Because I don't think we've ever discussed that.
I don't think my parents would have dignified me with actually being telling us in person.
Oh, so Alfred may have probably been the one to tell you, or maybe one of the runners for Aegis was like, "Yo, hey, bye."
For context, in case anybody doesn't know, Mez is a fucking Yale kid.
Yeah, his parents don't own the Aegis Consortium, but they like bought into it a couple generations ago, and now they're kind of stapled to it. They're part of it.
They Rockefeller.
The next day goes by as you move up into the mountains, or into the hills, excuse me. By the end of the day, you can see that there's an intersection, dirt path going straight ahead. One going obviously right, and one going left.
Well, it'd be good. We want to go right.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see a very, very old, probably steel sign that has since been caked up with all sorts of mud and dirt.
I'm like sitting here with like 3 extra stains on the map, and my map's upside down. And I'm like, so
We're going left.
looks like we're gonna want to go down, right? Yeah, we want to go down. Because that we ended up like we're coming over here, right? So we want to go
You're
down.
holding it upside down.
I thought the doctor was like, oh, the ball sack of the map, like, right? This doesn't.
See that compass rose in the corner?
Yeah, that's okay. So that's supposed to be in common. Okay, I thought that was like Russian or some shit. Okay.
Fuck, it's Russian.
It's the native Dagox language.
Oh.
Daycox, yeah.
And so in Soviet Russia, everyone has this accent.
In Soviet Russia,
Everyone talks like this.
in Soviet Russia, you brought the alien. Poggers.
Yeah. So we'll head right
Sorry.
and head north.
Gotcha. You head north. By the end of the day, are you doing a forced march again, or you just walking?
No, fourth march.
By the end of the day, you sit down, you make camp.
Yeah, we
Just
spent
like-
the whole time walking about other stuff, and I'm like, man, you know, I really feel like water just doesn't cut it anymore for me. Like I've had water my whole life, and it's just not nearly as refreshing as that red shit that I drink all the time back at all. You know that stuff like that. I don't even fucking remember what it's called anymore, and I spend every fucking day like craving it. All this hydrate, Terra-Team hydrate. Then like cold cuts again as we're like going further down the road. I'm like, this fucking why do they still got all this shit on paper? Like why don't they have fucking like holographic tablets? Like you ever play Mass Effect? And like cold cuts again. Or like I'm sitting there with like I'm like sitting there with my backpack just like dragging behind me. And I'm like, dude, I really should have like put some sort of like more aerodynamic like mesh on the back, man. I can't believe that. Am I sweating at all on my back? And it's so bad. It's like my shirt is just completely drenched down in like the ass of my pants.
Well, you don't sweat, so
Then what the hell's all this? And like gold cuts again.
The end of the day comes near, and you look around. You see you can see in the distance the hills on your right, and you suspect further up north you're gonna finally encounter the Badlands. You can see some of the ground beneath you has started to become more dry. The dirt has been dustier as you guys have walked further along. You've seen no traffic going in and out of this area as you.
they are called the Badlands. They wouldn't call them the Good Lands.
Hey, Marty always says you got to go to the Badlands to get to the good lands. You know.
We're sticking in the meta. That's what I'm
Another
talking about.
D20 from someone who can roll a dice successfully on this first try.
Oh, that landed on the fucking dice bag.
That is a 9.
That is a 9.
I have a
The next day.
14.
The next day goes by. Uneventful. You are unmolested throughout the night.
Bye, Lanny.
Give me a perception check. Either of you. It's up to you. Not a passive perception, but regardless, that's good.
That looked high.
I'm surprised you can actually roll a dice. 19?
Yeah, I've been faking it this whole time. Perception.
Yes.
What'd I get?
Oh, fucking 19 on the die.
26.
26. There are. You can hear some movement way off further north. It's kind of hard to hear. Doesn't sound like it's getting closer, but it sounds, just generic wildlife noises. Foot traffic. You do not hear any birds though.
Cameron, Leonie's talking about leaving for work. And Cameron's like, imagine going to work.
Cameron would say that.
Yeah, Cameron, what the fuck, man? Being British, I get it, it has its perks, but like, let's be
The next day arrives. By the end of this day, you will be completely in the Badlands. And then the next day, presumably, is getting to whatever that structure is in the middle. March forward, talking about God knows what. At this point, it's been 2 days. Kind of
At this point, I'm talking about God. And spirituality and religion.
Talking about balance.
Probably boring him out of his goddamn mind.
Yeah, I'm like, as he's talking, I've like flipped my backpack to the front, and I'm like tinkering as I'm walking with my backpack. And I'm as he's talking, I'm like, yeah, can you hold this? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I gotta get this done. And like, I'm using him as my walking toolbox. So as he's talking to me, I'm sitting there like I just swap tools, and I'm like, oh yeah, give me the ratchet. Okay, cool. Yeah, very fascinating. Very fascinating.
By the end of the day, on day 3, you've now seen that you have moved actually into the Badlands. You can see over on your right and left when you kind of first were
See the
starting to
bad
get
lands
into
and the
it.
good lands.
Clowns to the left, you jokers to the right. I got that backwards, but I was doing it for your perspective. There's hills on your left and right, and the ground beneath you has started to completely dry out. You can now see that there are, in some places, like cracks in the dirt, and dust kicks up from where you're walking.
Pretty sus dust bowl they got going on here. I don't know, man. You think maybe they modified some of the fucking weather over here? This shit's fucking.
Give me a life science check. I will say this: you also, if you were paying attention, you might have noticed
like the spores, maybe.
Spores.
Sorry. I was thinking something about the spores. Keep going.
Is this dust cloud like spores or something?
It's hard to say. What did you get for life sciences? 21. This planet.
Oh shit! The advantage.
Well,
That was worse.
that was worse. Yeah. This might be natural. It's hard to say. It is in the middle of two hills. So it depends on how it catches rain. It's very possible that this is natural, but it could be engineered. If you're looking at this map, there might be some spots where you're like, huh, that's a little weird.
Wait, sorry. What is this again?
This is the Badlands.
Right. What specifically are you talking about right now?
I think he's talking about the change in biome.
Oh, okay.
Is what you're talking about.
Gotcha.
But you notice the air has gotten. If you have been paying attention throughout the day, the air has gotten a bit drier.
Most likely not.
Probably most likely not. You probably just, for some reason, a little bit overheated, but not so sure why.
Yeah, I'm sitting there just
Overheated.
He doesn't have any armor, right?
That is true. He doesn't have any
Yeah,
armor.
I mean, if either of us were to feel it, it'd be me. If
Give me fort save, just to see how well you're doing.
fucking need to figure out my.
You have been taking it pretty slow, so I'd imagine that you're doing all right.
Oh.
You've only been doing 8 hours of walking, and you don't have too much to carry.
I'm walking here. Okay, what was
So-
it? Fortitude.
Yeah,
18.
18, you're fine.
A little sus.
As you guys are winding down for the night, give me another dice roll from anyone who can successfully roll the dice.
Oh, fucking that fucking map.
Crit fail.
Crit fail! Amazing.
I was about to roll a 4. This is the third time now I've rolled a 14. I don't know how to feel about this.
As you're sitting there,
14. Rick and Morty.
as you're sitting there, as you sit down, you see the dust from behind you is starting to fade away and settle back down to the ground.
All the way
You can
down.
hear, you can see ahead of you. If you look off in the distance of the direction you're heading, there is some dust coming up from around above the horizon.
Ah, shit. Is there any cover nearby?
Looking around, the nearest cover that you actually have would be, this area is kind of flat. The best place you would have is to go off and run decent ways to the right, to the back east, and hide in the hills. You get behind a few hills and hope that they don't go to look. Hopefully they don't see your dust. That would be your closest cover.
Okay, I thought this was a dust storm. Oh.
No, not a dust storm, just mild dust from people walking, kicking dust up.
Then I don't care. I can kill people a lot easier than I can handle a dust storm.
Okay.
I kill people for a living.
The
I can
small
handle
bit
a
of
dust
dust starts to grow a little bit as you see bigger dust coming off in the distance. And
Big.
looking down the horizon, looks to be something moving towards you. And then you can see as whatever it is gets closer, there's more dust along the sides.
I remain unconcerned.
A storm elemental, my mystical abilities do not fail me.
And then you hear the rumbling of whatever's coming.
Oh, maybe that's not people.
It's kicking into a smooth jazz
Is
drum.
that a land shark?
It just fucking like rolls up at you and he goes meow.
Oh wait, this is probably those things we were warned about.
The Badlands. This is.
Are you doing
found the
anything as you
Badlands.
watch whatever is happening come towards you?
I'm preparing to get jumped on.
I deploy my backpack.
You deploy your backpack. You get the gun out.
I reach behind me and I go. This is. You think this is gonna be bad?
This could be bad. I will wield my sword. Get that solar mote into solar sword.
I go. Well, if this is gonna be bad, we're gonna need some badass tunes. And I hit my backpack. Fucking.
Baby, come back.
You can blame it up on me. And I'm like, that wasn't really the one I was hoping for, but I'll take it.
You see in the distance what actually is a truck. But you still hear the what definitely sounds like footsteps of some sort, like a rumble of like a footstep. But you do see a truck careening towards you. And as that thump, 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 thump grows and grows and grows.
At this point, how close is it?
At this point, it's probably maybe got half a mile away. As it's starting to come close and you're starting to get a good picture of what it is.
Okay.
Are you doing anything at this point, or just waiting to see what
Not
happens?
quite yet. Not quite
Perfect.
yet. Still walking forward.
Got you. Still coming towards you. You see now that there's a what looks to be like a kind of very old, considering the technology of Starfinder. Gas powered, almost like a Jeep or a Hummer or something, driving up towards you, speeding probably as fast as it can go. You can hear the engine of that thing trying to go.
At this point, I'm gonna keep walking, but I'm also gonna take the dodge action while I walk. And I will start attuning to graviton once it gets pretty near.
Okay, it's driving near you. You give me. No, I'd say you would recognize this. It is not driving like towards you like it's gonna hit you, but driving like it's just gonna storm right past you.
Oh, okay.
But what you can see because of that angle, you can see following behind are these massive chitinous beasts with 6 legs.
I see.
And you can see all around them there is this greenish mold all up around it. You can see it goes up to where there presumably would be a head at the front, where the head just slouched over, completely caked in moss. And you can see there's 3 of these beasts charging after this Hummer.
Cheese monsters.
What are you guys doing as you see that?
So like It's gone past.
They have not gone past. They're still approaching towards you.
In that case, keep moving forward. I'll actually switch to a more offensive stance, attuned to Photon.
Okay.
I'm gonna if I start seeing him, I'm gonna ready the gun. Where if I start seeing him swing, I'm gonna shoot at whichever of the two entities he's gonna.
I got you. Yeah. You see 3 of these beasts chasing after the Hummer or whatever Jeep whatever vehicle this is, and at a point it drives right past you. You see people on top. Give me give me a perception check to see if you can see these people.
Look, that's a 19.
19. Oh yeah.
7.
7. You just see a blur of people as that drives by. I mean, you can get a look on their face.
The 7 from like you're wearing the night
They
vision
look-
goggles during the day.
They look panicked and they're like looking back at what's happening, and they like briefly make eye contact with you and speeds off. They
I'm
look,
just like,
they look
as-
petrified.
As they drive by, I'm like.
At this point, do you guys do anything? Say anything?
I'm still taking the dodge action.
Okay. At that point, you hear a as the one that's at the front of the charge stops, and the other 2 behind come to a stop as well. And you can see the beast turn around, a limp head at its front, turning with it. Give me as it turns kind of towards your direction and just like stops and stands there.
How
Slowly
big are we
moves.
talking?
Buffalo sized.
Okay.
Big. Very big. As it stops and looks towards you, or it is pointed its body in your direction, and you can't see eyes on it. You can't really see anything that looks like ears. Just whatever head it might have had has now been covered in moss. It moves in your direction. I'm assuming you guys are just standing there looking at it.
Yeah. I don't want to wait for it to charge on me. No, I might want to wait for it to charge on me. I'll just take a dodge stance, and I'm no longer moving. I'm just readying for the oncoming charge. Wait, are we gonna do this combat right now? Because we do not have much time right now. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm just ready to take the hit or dodge it.
Dodge this. So if he's sitting in front of me, I'm gonna if they're approaching him.
They look like they're just standing there.
Oh, they're not.
They have not charged you, but that whatever I guess aggressive stance that they were doing when they were charging that thing, they've stopped. They've turned their body in your direction. Give me a life science check, either one of you. I saw that.
That was close.
That was a 19.
26.
Oh yeah, that thing is probably a blind creature. If you're looking at it, you don't see eyes or anything. Probably blind.
I'm sitting there. I'm like.
I do.
He's fucking like poking at his head, and oh shit! When I do that though, I'd be like, say they don't have any eyes.
Do you say that out loud?
yeah, probably. In like the heat of the moment, the adrenaline spiking. Yeah, I wouldn't remember.
You can see and feel the tremor of the ground as they readjust their feet, and then the front one up top, you watch as its head, the limp head, lifts up. And you watch as the moss separates into this, and the entire neck you see open up into a large maw.
A glory hole.
A glory hole, if you sense, filled with what are probably teeth that are also probably half rotten off at this point. And you see the other ones open up. A strange green drool drips from its mouth. And it gives you a earth-shattering roar, and I think that's where we're gonna end the session.
Nice.
Got that nature damage in his mouth, man. Got all those cavities and like that.
The bad dentist attack.
Oh no! It's time to pay the dentist's bills back.
fucking idiot. All right. Thank you all so much for coming today. Glad we were able to get a episode of Shit Showed in. Next week on Monday, we will be having this once again. We'll be continuing the battle. Tuesday, I believe, is a Terra stream. We're gonna. I'm not sure if she even has anything for that. Thank you, Daniel. Wednesday will be XCOM 2.
No, I don't think you heard me.
With that dude right there. XCOM 2.
Who?
I'll do something. Thank you, Tara. Thursday will be Jackbox. Be sure to attend for that. Friday, Saturday, we will be having Mass Effect 3, I believe. And then Sunday, you know what's going to be? Another Submissive and Breedable Sunday. We are going to be having perhaps a little bit of Renowned Explorers. You might be finishing up that campaign. And then Wildermyth again with the boys, Josh, Tara, a couple of other gamers most likely. It's really just like a playing with the viewers at that point kind of deal where we're really just Gangnam styling about. But until next time, everybody, hope to see you again soon. We will be catching you. Yeah, we'll be catching you. We adopt viewers into the stream. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah, well, it's more like a draft. You know, it's like it's a military time. It's drastic measures for democracy's sake.
We're at DEFCON 5.
Yeah, you could say that for a little bit. Braden K007 is online right now. If you want to raid, okie dokie. We will be looks like we'll be raiding Braden K. We will see you guys.
What does the K stand for?
Tomorrow with Terra Stream. Or we'll be seeing you guys next week. Absolutely keep it real. Or Jim is also oink. Getting John is up. Oh, I'm already typing in the Braden K thing. I'll hit you guys up. Good night. I love you. Wear a condom.